Da Binksy?
Thanks for the YouTube sub. Sorry it didn't pop up. Looks like my chat box is doing both the YouTube and the Twitch. I need to adjust that. Let me see what I can do. It's really weird. I don't know how to fix that, so we just won't. What are you gonna do? Hello. Alright, we need to build a deck, chat. We need to start out by building a deck. I didn't pre-build this Deadpool deck. Now, I saw this Deadpool deck, or a very similar deck getting played today in QBrush. I don't know if anyone's a QBrush fan, but I casted that earlier today. Let me pull open and try and make something kind of similar. We won't fully copy. I think it was Default Dan that had the really good one. Yeah, Default Dan was crushing with this deck. Maybe we can add our own little spice. We can add our own little spice to it. I also, if you follow my Twitter, I did put out, if you're early or like in pool 1, I put out a deck to really easy get 2 billion points or like several thousand points. It's very, very fun in pool 1. So I put that out on my Twitter, the deck and everything. Let's see, do I have a deck slot? I don't. Oh, what has to go? Let's get rid of Move Your Body. This deck's kind of bad anyway. We'll do another movement-based deck eventually, like opponent move-based deck, except we probably won't try and focus on Kingpin, because Kingpin's not good. Ooh, chat, we do get to use a couple of cool cards. We get to use this brand new Nova. I bought this Nova yesterday. We get to use... Probably don't use Angel, right? I do want to use Angel because I love the variant. I'm still so obsessed with this variant. But you can't just use it. You just can't use Angel. Let's see, what else would we run in this deck? I mean, like Bucky Barnes, obviously, Carnage. Do we run Hulkbuster? We could run Hulkbuster in this, right? There's some really cool things that you can do with this. You can like play Deadpool into Sinister London after you've like cracked him a couple of times. And then you Killmonger him on like turn 5, and then you have four Deadpools to use at the end of the game. It's pretty cool. Plus there's some like pretty good defense against goblins. Meep788, welcome in. Yo, Vasu, Morph. Morph, why do you want to do some Morph? Morph is kind of bad. What if Hulkbuster, then Iron Man on Sinister London, or Bar Sinister? Yeah, I mean that would be a ton of power. It'd be the 8 times 16. Wait, we can do this whole math. It is 128 power you'd get. Hulkbuster, yeah, Hulkbuster just feels so good, right? I think you're just like throwing if you don't run Green Goblin. Is kind of my opinion on it. We'll run the Deathlock. I think the Deathlock makes plenty of sense. Let's see here. Could run Enchantress. Enchantress is one that we could skip if we want to. Wonder why Blue Marvel Onslaught gives 3k power on bar Sinister. So Onslaught, if there's multiple Onslaughts, they double each other. So it's like multiplicative. So 2 Onslaughts, it's not like times 2 times 2, that's 4. It's times 2. I don't know how you do it, but it becomes 8. And then if you do 3 of them, then it becomes like, I don't even know how it would work. If it's 3 of them, I believe it comes like 1,000 something, but it caps at like 1,025. It's really weird how all the math works. Yeah, all the math gets crazy. But the Onslaught interaction is why like my Exodia decks work. That do 256 because you get 8 times like Wong's combo. Or if you do 3 Onslaughts and Iron Man, that's how you get like the 2 billion power. Yeah, maths are hard. Math's hard. These West Coast friendly streams are nice. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm just a psycho who goes to sleep really late. And my girlfriend also has crazy hours that she's awake. So, they ran Chavez. I guess Chavez is just to push Deadpool out earlier. I think I could do Chavez. I feel like I don't use Chavez enough, and we haven't used this baby variant of Chavez yet that we got. We'll throw in baby Chavez. I think you'd absolutely run Death in this, and I don't think I've ever run a Death list. Ken or Super Tech God are gonna come on and teach me Death Wave tomorrow at 9 p.m. It's very exciting. They have Iron Man, Spider Woman. I almost just like don't feel like they're that good. I guess this list is made to like make super big Iron Man. Killmonger, obviously, I should throw in this deck. Been able to Infinite and Bar Sinister, let's go. See some outrageous Twitter pictures like 3k plus power at each location. Oh yeah, dude. Triple Onslaught Blue Marvel, Triple Onslaught Khazar. Those decks are really good in pool 1. If you go on my Twitter, I put out a pretty good list. Just a little bit earlier today, where you can pretty easily get 2 billion power, or you can get that 3k on multiple locations quite easily actually. Okay. We have the Goblin. We need Killmonger. Killmonger's core in this deck, obviously. I want some more ways to hit the Deadpool, though. Maybe just run like a Koye. Is that too crazy? I feel like a Koye is just not good enough anymore. Don't have any Killmonger variants. We'll just have to go base Killmonger. So this is where the list gets spicy. I want to make some changes because I see Iron Man, Spider Woman, and Enchantress as the 3 cards, and I feel like there's better options. I feel like we want to run Hulkbuster. I think Hulkbuster, especially with the Deadpool things, I feel like Hulkbuster just makes you pop off. You could run Forge, but I think Forge is a bit bait. What other destroy combos are there?
Dubbing
Medic, thanks for the sub on YouTube. Don't necessarily want armor. I was loving Shang-Chi. Let's slot in a Shang-Chi. I'd rather have Shang-Chi than Enchantress, I think. So I think we'll slot in a Shang-Chi for Enchantress. We'll slot in the Hulkbuster, and then we should probably get a 5-cost card. I do still think Black Bolt is like underrated in this deck. I think I'm gonna run Black Bolt. I'm gonna run Black Bolt. I don't care. It might not be good, but I was having a ton of fun last night running Black Bolt. Plus, like, this might be the only time that Black Bolt will ever be viable. And I feel like it's worth it, chat. I feel like it's worth it. If this is the only time that Black Bolt is viable, might as well get some time in, even if it's like on the precipice of not being viable. I think it's worth it. So tell me like pool oneers in chat. What have y'all been liking in Bar Sinister? How have you been liking the new featured location? I guess this is like the first new location since like y'all started, right? Was Daily Bugle during launch? Yeah, Daily Bugle was after launch. I guess you got Daily Bugle already. Yeah, this is one of the crazy ones. Like when the new locations show up and they're wild, it's very like disruptive to the meta and like what you're gonna play. Like Camertage, there was like some change. I feel like people were already pretty upset about Camertage. This one's pretty crazy. What up, Gallagher Gal? Welcome in. Dude, I really like this new Nova variant. Got Chad Bucky Barnes. Bucky Barnes gets so much stronger when he gets blown up that he goes from having a crossbow to a machine gun. It's pretty psycho mode. Okay, I can ignore Hulkbuster. Oh, let's put on a good Carnage skin. I'm so bad with putting on skins. They did a variant only key brush today. And there was some really pretty variants, some that I didn't even know of. So I gotta make sure that I deck out my decks when I play them. It is weird though, because I've been also like... This kind of slaps. I also kind of like try and keep it beginner friendly. So like, I feel like some of the variants, you don't even know what the hell card it is. Early pool 2 feels like you either play wild onslaught combos or Enchantress plus Killmonger. Enchantress plus Killmonger. Yeah. I mean, I think Killmonger is going to be great if anyone tries to do Nightcrawler things, right? We can get baited into using it a little bit too early, but if they're playing their Nightcrawler super late, it's going to be hard for them to get full combo. Dude, you think this Bucky Barnes is beta? Oh, okay, I guess in like lore, but like this Bucky Barnes looks so badass, dude. The chin, out of control. Is Collector still viable card in your opinion? I only got it recently, I've been testing it out. Collectors gets much better when you get into pool 2. Let's see here. So let's search by add. So adding cards to your hand is what you want to do with Collector, right? It's like Agent 13 comes in pool 2. She's pretty important. If you run just like a Sentinel, like you can add Mantis. Wait, why didn't it come up for add? You run like Cable, you run Mantis, you run like Agent 13. You run like Sentinel. It's okay. Moon Girl, it's pretty good. I think Collector should be 2/2 as well. Yeah, I think that would be a fair buff. They can't go back to what it used to be. It used to give +2 power. It used to be cracked. But I definitely think that it's not it's in like an okay spot now. Boom, boom. I must have been running Green Goblin already, right? Yeah, I shouldn't be doing this. I wasn't running Green Goblin? I think I maybe changed the deck and then like didn't actually change it. That makes sense. That sounds kind of on brand for me. As much as I try and be good. Okay, I already have Hulkbuster. I really like this Deathlock variant. I think this is another one of those variants that's like, it's so different than any other variant. And I also feel like if you saw this variant, like you wouldn't know what it was. But I love this variant. Love this variant. Nova on bar, Deadpool Killmonger next turn is the nuts. Yeah, it's, you could also Nova not on bar, and then Deadpool on the location and then Killmonger. There's like multiple ways that you can do it. Speaking of buffs, I feel like Professor X should be cheaper. You're out of your mind, Jockey. It's the problem that you might be in pool 1. If you're in pool 1 and you think that Professor X should be cheaper, I get that. Professor X is one of the most terrifying cards in the game. The Professor X is very, very good. If it was like 4 energy, that card would be oppressive. Be running like almost every deck. I can understand how it might not seem like an in pool 1 though. I put it at like a C tier for pool 1, but once you get Daredevil, that card becomes so oppressive. Not like a terrible way though. What's with the USB noises? Sorry, I'm well, you know, I have my slideshow right here. What I do is I replace those cards with other cards when I do it. So it unfortunately causes it to be annoying. Ooh, how do you get the black and white card variants? They look sick. Okay, well this one isn't even one. This black bolt isn't a black and white. This is just what the card looks like. I kind of want to inkify this card, but it would require me to play hundreds of games with Black Bolt. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna do it. Yeah, you can do crazy amount of splits. Like, look how many Agathas I have. I'm just surprised I haven't gotten a gold or an Inkify Agatha, because I have 6 chibi Agathas, all in different varietals. Okay, about to be in pool 2. I guess that thought will change soon. Yeah, so it works really well in this deck that's Destroyer. So Destroyer, it actually stops your own cards from getting destroyed there. But Daredevil, if you've never seen the card, I'll show you it. It was one of the previous, season pass cards. Where's my Daredevil? Oh, there he is. So on turn 5, you get to see your opponent's plays before you make your own. So instead of you taking your turn simultaneously on turn 5, your opponent plays, and then if you have Professor X in hand, if you can make any of the locations, if you can win any of the locations with Professor X, you can just do it. Oh fuck! I want to buy this. I'm gonna buy it. I'm buying it. I gotta buy that Lady Set variant, dude. I've wanted this Dan Hip one for a while. What happens past that? Yeah. You can just keep splitting and you keep getting different combinations. Got it for the location earlier, but C2 cards, but it didn't give me too much intel. Yeah, and if you click the cards, you can see them. Thanks for the YouTube sub as well. Yeah, if you click the cards, you can see them. But yeah, you build around. You use cards like Hobgoblin and Professor X that can punish your opponent on turn 5, and then you play Destroyer on 6. It's a pretty cool deck. This is a pretty cool variant too. I've never seen this one before. I kind of like my realistic Maximus already though. I don't think I'm really interested in any of these other ones. I already have a couple Doom variants that I like better than this. We'll take our free credits though. Y'all drain me of credits like a maniac. Okay, let's actually name our deck. Also, first person in chat to say something gets to choose the card back. It's better to save gold for credits or variants. I mean, what do you want to do, right? Do you like cards? Like, do you like the art? The variants don't actually. DD, good job, Gallagher Gal. Way to stay on top of it. Here. Mediocre, welcome in. Yeah, it's like there's no real reason to get the variants from a progression standpoint. It's just cool. They're just pretty. Oh, look at that, Sammy Samurai. You were way behind because you're on YouTube. I apologize. That is unfair to the YouTubians in chat, of which there are many. But they gotta do it. All right, sweet. Look at this. We got everything set up. We're gonna try and learn this Deadpool deck. We're gonna try and beat people in Bar Sinister. What a time to be alive. They need to fix this whole not being able to access all cards decks in the Steam client. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Can you explain the term pools? Yeah. So when you first start. Okay, Weird World turn 1. Opponent's playing a move deck. Well, yeah, dude. Let's snap. Let's snap back. Let's start with a bang. So when you first go through starter cards, or like the first like 20 or so cards that you get, and then you start unlocking pool 1 cards on the list. When it starts saying like mystery cards, it's the first ones are pool 1. You randomly get pool 1 cards until you collect all the pool 1 cards, and then you move to pool 2. You randomly collect all the pool 2 cards, then you move to pool 3. So it's pretty straightforward. I snapped, right? Okay, nice. Yeah, you always snap back. So District X and Weird World, I don't necessarily always snap. I often will snap. But I don't necessarily always snap. But if someone snaps against me on one of those, I'll almost always snap back. I mean, I got Bucky Barnes Deathlock. It's pretty solid. I got Vulture. My favorite card is Leader, probably. I've always loved Leader since the moment I pulled it. I actually posted on Twitter my first video where I kind of overviewed Leader, because he helped me be the first. Because right now you can get like 2 billion power super easily, but he helped me become the first person to ever do it. Okay, opponent could absolutely have drawn Green Goblin by this point. Opponent absolutely could have drawn Green Goblin by now. Do I just accept him Green Goblining if that's the case? It's pretty tough. Starting to think that Dev secretly wrote a code where if you get Weird World or District X when you change your deck. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I don't know what to do here. This is tough. Because if they play Green Goblin and Bar Sinister, I just you know, take an L. They're on the play. I won't have any other way to destroy my Bucky Barnes, but Deathlock is a really good counter to it. Let's Vulture. Let's Vulture and then we'll Heimdall later. Oh, okay, cool. We'll just Heimdall later for him. Also, we could get Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange would pop off. Opponent probably runs that in their deck, right? Hulk Busta. I think it's pretty good turn 4 there. Get the Human Torch down. Get him scared that we're gonna do some movement-based things. Oh no, we don't have our Doctor Strange. It's actually quite unfortunate. The only way is probably gonna be Heimdall now, which is scary, but not that scary. We're competing really hard on the left. We can like Iron Fist. Hulkbuster. It's just 12 more power here. Pretty much guarantees us the win here. And then if we get Heimdall, we'll pretty much win. So we're just kind of playing for a top deck Heimdall in a lot of cases. We're just okay to give them 2 power on their Craven here. Oh! What the hell was that, man? Is that a bot? Why would bots never snap on turn 1? I don't think that was a bot. I think they just fucking soul read me, dude. Why would the bot snap on turn 1? I don't think I've ever seen a bot like for no reason snap on turn 1 like that. But that felt very bot-like. They also did, every time I hit end turn, the next turn played.
Dubbing C.
Yeah, thanks for the YouTube subs. That's Janky. And someone else, I'm sorry. Okay. We also didn't draw our Deadpool last turn. I guess Weird World makes it happen. Next, let's follow John PXP. Unlock the best follower notification all twitch.tv. Everyone in chat says thank you. Do I hold? Yeah, I hold, right? Maybe a Hail Mary, dude. Maybe they just knew. Okay, now I kind of want to play it out. I wish that the Atlantis thing worked, where if it was like in Atlantis and then I hit it. My opponent's gonna do destroy stuff too. I think we just Green Goblin. We won't snap though. Yeah, we were first, so if you're playing first, Green Goblin's really good. Opponent could have done the counter. They played 2 cards, so this might be a Carnage. It also could be a Nova. Opponent plays the Carnage. They kind of crushed it though.
Dubbing C.
Okay, Noah's fine for us. Still have a lot of negative power. The problem is now though is that they can Killmonger this off and then make some stuff happen. Oh yeah, see, this is why I don't play the Deadpool out, huh? Oh, snapped, huh? I don't need that to win, no? Opponent can, I guess, ping away this Nova with the Killmonger, then like Carnage. Do I Deathlock over here? I don't think I Deathlock over here, right? It does activate my death. Yeah, I love this Black Bolt variant. It's part of the reason why he's in the deck right now, because he's not really good in other reasons. We can Black Bolt on 5 on Bar of Sinister and feel pretty happy about that, yeah? Maybe we do want to do that then. Start getting our death activated. Because this will just blow up 5 times in a row. Yeah, I think this should do 2 cards. Opponent must discard 2 cards. Bring it back to a 5/7, make it discard 2, make it like an actual disruption tool. But it is pretty cool. Like, I mean, you'll see it next turn. I'm going to discard his whole hand. It's pretty sweet. If opponent was trying to do something at the end of the game, and especially if they have death, because we're going to discount their death. Their death is now going to be 3 costs. It's a pretty good chance they're not going to play it this turn, right? So we're going to Black Bolt it out of their hand. So the reason that I'm playing Black Bolt is because I think this might be the only time it'll ever be a good card. So I think that opponent's going to play Killmonger left is going to be my call. I don't get Killmonger anymore. Hopefully we get their death. We get their Hobgoblin. And their Destroyer. So we got all their cards. So this is why it's pretty cool, right? Now I get to play this many stats. Feel pretty confident about winning. So Black Bolt is cool in this location, right? So I totally agree that Black Bolt not very good overall, but in a location like this, he can be sneaky good. That was a lot of fun. I think that Black Bolt is a great play in this because a lot of times you will get that situation where you're kind of like blowing up your own stuff, and then you have like 1 space, or like you take up 1 space. You can use like Carnages to defend against Green Goblins. It's really, really neat. Gotta love a Black Bolt win. The I've talked about this a few times on stream, but I think that Black Bolt was better than people thought when everyone was running Moon Girl Dinosaur. Because like it was 7 power and you discard one of the cards in their hand, so you could discard like a card they were trying to play at the end of the game. Like a lot of times they were trying to play like Nova Carnage on like turn 5 or 6. So you could discard a Nova potentially. And then the other cool thing that you can do is, I don't know, I need to learn this deck. I need to understand how this deck works. I don't know if you play Nova on turn 1. I don't know if I do it. I don't think I do. I think I kind of hold it for shenanigans. I don't think I do this anymore either. I do know that if on the right, Black Bolt would be good against Dracula users. Not really. Most Dracula decks right now use Apocalypse, so you'd actually be helping them most of the time, to be honest with you. Let's see here. I think we definitely do this. We do boom. Boom. Wait, no. We have to... We can hold this Nova because it costs 0. This is good. It puts I guess it's only a 4 power Carnage over on the left. But we can also slam down the Black Bolt there next turn. Let's see if we can snipe out of their hands. And we have a 10 power Deadpool in our hand now. Seems pretty useful, right? It costs 0. Yeah, what up, Ryan? Welcome in. Yeah, we're fine with the wave here. Wave into Black Bolt is totally fine by me. I think we do slam the Black Bolt out and kill him. I don't think that they're going to be able to get a Sunspot big enough to compete with an 8 power. No, we just started actually about half hour ago. I'll probably go for like 3 more hours. I'm gonna play as a Nick Fury. Interesting choice. Got their Red Skull out. All right. We can do crazy stuff right now. We're snapping, by the way. We're gonna go Bucky, Nova, Deadpool, Deathlock. I'm gonna have a 22 power Deadpool in my hand. The only problem is I can't do anything in Crimson Cosmos. I guess I draw Chavez and the Deadpool costs 0. Oh, dude, we're cruising. Plus, they might do some Sunspot things, but they're gonna realize that they need 2 extra power than they thought because I'm gonna Nova. I'm always winning right side. I guess if they play something big middle. Oh, I can play it mid. Yo, thank you so much, Captain Kirch. Thank you, because it costs 0. That's very, very smart. I would have completely missed that. I appreciate it. Chat advantage, baby. Yeah, this deck is pretty sweet when it just goes off like that, you know? Okay. We go here. If we go here, there's no way that they can beat us here. Without Shang-Chi. Which they can't play here because Elysium would make Shang-Chi cost 3 and they can't play Shang-Chi on here. And then the only way we don't lose here is if they play all their mana to play a big card. And then we win here, but then we'll win over here. We can also wait, we should just Killmonger, right? Killmonger kills out the Sunspot, it doesn't even give them a chance to beat me here. That's probably better. No, 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 no. Chat. I might have still wait. Maybe I should have just stuck it out. No, I wasn't sure. I fucked up. Oh, I had to kill Killmonger first. I could have still won. I mean, maybe I should have just stuck it out. They still only have 14 power on the right. I just panicked because I was going to kill the Deadpool. That's okay. We're learning the deck, chat. We're learning the deck. We're learning the deck. We still could have won, I agree, but I panicked. I panicked because I was going to kill 22 power on my side. So that's very scary for me. Maybe I should have, but every second that I waited, they could have just ended turn and it would have been over. I should have hit retreat later also, because they also might have retreated. That was just a horrible misplay and a full panic. Full panic, chat. Y'all ever panicked? Overconfidence? Overconfidence? It's not overconfidence. I'm learning the deck. I never played this deck before. Overconfidence? That was kind of like the dream game too, which makes it extra tough. Yeah, I still don't think we Nova on 1. I think we hold Nova. Would have been a hyper BM play to misplay that hard. and then still win. The Nexus. Very interesting. Kind of want a Bucky. Bucky the Nexus. It's bad against armor. But almost always Green Goblining next turn. Also Green Goblin and Bar Sinister. Opponent has advantage though. I think we can beat opponent playing Green Goblin on Bar Sinister. I almost think it's more important to Green Goblin than Nexus. Crazy as that sounds. I don't know if opponent's playing a Destruction style deck. I think... It's actually a tough turn. There's a few different ways we can go about this. We can play Nova and then Carnage on the right side. That will defend against opponent's Green Goblin because we can't actually beat a Green Goblin. I think we're actually going to do that. I think there's so many Green Goblins that come down in turn 3, especially when opponent has advantage. They don't do it. Okay. So we end up with just a 4 power Carnage. That means I just got Green Goblin as my last card of the entire collection. Is there a deck he's good with? I'm playing one right now. Green Goblin is also one of the most versatile cards in the game. So you can play Green Goblin. You can make this play now. Even though we kind of want to like save it for the Sunspot, I think we're okay making this play. We'll get a bunch of 2 power. We'll get a bunch of 4 power Deadpools. Also, maybe you should have played that on Murder World. Also, maybe we shouldn't have just played that and just let them not have any power left on the Nexus. Maybe, yeah. Green Goblin's fire.
The Binksy?
The Binksy? Thanks for still over on YouTube, Santiago. Now we can discard our opponent's entire hand. This might help them if they're doing Apocalypse things, but if they're doing Apocalypse things, we can stop them. This isn't gonna be too terrifying. Oh no, wait, with the Nexus it is. With the Nexus, this is gonna be a very big number. Okay, we lose Electra. Opponent loses Iceman. Okay, we discarded their whole hand. Opponent could play Chavez. Opponent plays Chavez, they go up to 11. We blow it up. We go up to 13. And then we win middle and left. Seems pretty good. Yeah, we'll take this line of play. The only problem is that it's a bot. So bot can do some weird things. Yeah. There's no reason not to play America Chavez middle there. America Chavez middle literally gives them more power on all 3 locations. The only reason that they did that is because this is a bot, and bot knows how to play around Shang-Chi perfectly. Unfortunately. How does Deadpool return to hand? You have to destroy Deadpool. So if you can kill the Deadpool, it returns to your hand. Still learning though. We're slowly getting this deck down. We had a very disgusting win a few minutes ago, but we soiled it. I feel like Venom is so good with Netflix, especially with the Hulkbuster play. Yeah, with Hulkbuster, it might be worth it to just be running Venom. It's just like, I feel like just putting a fat wad of stats in Bar Sinister isn't the way to win. Good hold. We've drawn Nova turn 1 almost every single game. We Bar Sinister. I don't have to be too worried about it. I do kind of want to get out ahead. So go ahead and Bucky. Dude, if I was opponent, I would have played that in Bar Sinister. That's been doing wonders for me. We'll play the Widow's Bite over on the left because next turn we're planning on doing Nova Carnage. The 16 power Hulkbuster. Venom, Tasky, Zola, move it around. Yeah, I mean, that would just be a different way to build the deck, right? Like, you can definitely build the deck with Venom in mind. But then you're kind of pushing a lot of resources. The reason I actually talked to Default Dan a little bit about running this deck, I took mostly his list. The point of the way that he built the deck is not to like expect to always face Bar Sinister. Can Hulkbuster confuse with himself? Yeah, 4 times. So when you play Hulkbuster, he has no target at first, and then you create 3 copies of him, and then in order the on reveals go off. So first on reveal connects to the first one, second to the second, so on and so forth. This is gonna be a really nice play though. Let's opponent is Shang-Chi, then I cry. Opponent plays 4 Novas. Armor is also a really good play. If I don't think in this deck I would run Armor, but Armor is a really good play with this hot location. Like right now, I could completely screw my opponent over if I just armored middle right. They were playing first. I don't really know how to play. The problem with wanting to play Green Goblin is that first thing is that they could fill this up very easily, and I play first, so it could get stuck. The second reason is that if I send it over, and even if it doesn't die, if they blow up all 4 of these Novas, it'll just be giving them power. I just want to put like a single power over there and then just vibe. I really don't have any other play. I guess the Killmonger will shoot it back to my hand. Makes it kind of worth it. I maybe should, I guess I just drew Deadpool this turn. This sucked that none of these got like big enough to get Shang-Chi. If we have initiative, we just Green Goblin them, and then that's GG easy, they say. They would have to play. I have no idea how they would win if we do this. Was Deadpool into Bar Sinister not a good play last turn? What would be the point, right? I would get 3. Like if I knew opponent was gonna Killmonger, I guess it's okay, but I don't really get too much out of it. But the problem is if that doesn't work and they don't Killmonger, because maybe they just didn't have it, then I get absolutely dumpstered here, right? Motherfucker. Wait, I still win. Oh man, dude, that Shang-Chi, oh, that was such a smart play. I was so scared I lost there. Yeah, so like one big thing with Marvel Snap I think that people have a hard time doing is that they see what their opponent did and then they think like, oh, I did the wrong play because of what my opponent did, right? What you should do is look at like how you played and like the possibilities of what opponent could have had based on like your read on their deck, and then like decide if that was a good play or not. You just get confirmation bias a lot in this game, and I feel like too many people just like crazily change things. DP mid would have left you with 0 goblins on your side. So it would have done 2, and then, well, that's a really good point. I actually never thought about that, Captain Crunch. I'll think about that next time. Good call. And I'm pretty sure Ryu meant turn 5 was what they meant, but I definitely agree with that they're playing on turn 6. Bro, Doctor in Doctor in the P says, is Carnage Nova too OP? This card, my dude. The Nova used to give +2 power for 1 energy and 2 for it was the same card except it gave twice as much power. That card was OP. That was the most oppressive card when I started playing the game. That was the very first nerf they did was to Nova. Carnage Nova right now is in a really good spot. No one played it for a while, but now it's kind of coming back into circulation. People are playing it a bit more. I think in Pool 2, Killmonger Nova is actually a better play. You play only Nova as your one-drop, and then you play Killmonger in your deck to kill all your opponent's one-drops, and then play Nova at the end of the game. Super good. That was a good one, though. That was a great game. Yeah, the Nova meta was rough. I actually didn't mind it too much. I was still having fun. I think that was pretty easily countered with Armor and Cosmo. So like if you were in like a really sweaty part where everyone was running it, you can just run like Armor and Cosmo and then just like ruin their game plans. So I think there was some intelligent counterplay that made it pretty fun, but I agree it was pretty tough. That was the same. It was the same meta. It was the same meta. Everyone would run Carnage, Nova, Moon Girl. Run Carnage, Nova, Moon Girl, Collector. Everyone ran like 9 of the same 12 cards, and then there was like a little spice in all of them. Yeah, Dinosaur. It was wild, dude. It was a wild time. Sentinel most of the time. People were starting to cut Sentinel though, weirdly enough. Once they were getting some pool three cards. So it's always a question, right? Do we Goblin or do we... They're playing first. When they're playing first, I almost think it's like better to Carnage. I guess we're playing the 50-50 if they have Goblin. No, they don't have Goblin. Let's look at that. I just get really scared to snap. I get really scared to snap. Goblin and Bar Sinister is just so good. Now we just have to win one location. And we have Deadpool's, and we have Shang-Chi. I think we snap right here and let them leave the game if they would like. And if not, we play for twice as much. We'll probably retreat though. I could fill my board with one power goblins. I just don't think I really do anything for a while. I think I could just full on skip turn 4.
Da Binksy?
Da Binksy? Maybe last time I should have Deadpool Hulkbustered, huh? I think Deadpool Hulkbuster was probably just the correct play there. I guess we don't care about rocks, right? Because we're always drawing our America Chavez. Opponent has to get up by 9 here. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Oh, opponent's winning by 10. No, this is so good. This is so good. I think opponent always... I think opponent always is gonna play a huge card on the left. I'm just scared of... no, Destroyer won't win. Opponent's gonna reveal first. Opponent has to play a big card over here, right? There's no way. There's no way they don't play their giant card over here. There's no shot. No shot. No shot we lose at this Shang-Chi. No shot. Yeah, cause I was definitely expecting Death Deadpool, and they have to play one over there no matter what. Have to. GG's. It's only a four boy. Yeah, I wanted to try something. I'm gonna up my noise gate a little bit. So I want to get it so you can't hear me typing. Wait, actually, I don't know how this works. Question, what is the reason for Black Bolt being in there? It's a good question. It won us a game earlier, actually, pretty handedly. So Black Bolt works really well with Bar Sinister. If you can hold off on having Bar Sinister and play on turn 5, you discard their whole hand. So opponent a lot of times wants to do some crazy stuff on turn 6 in this game. You get 4 discards. Okay, cool. Okay, Chad, how does this sound? Am I cutting out at the beginning and the end of me talking? I'm trying to adjust my noise gate so you don't hear me typing as much. Let me know how this sounds. If it starts clipping at the beginning and the end, someone please tell me in chat. I would appreciate you. I just want to make it set up so I don't like background noise, you know? Iako Min Okio 899. Because he's cool is also a great answer, Gallagher Gal. One of my other kind of like reasons is that there's very few times that I'm ever going to be able to play this card. Doesn't you sound the same? Awesome. Love to hear it. That means that you'll hear less breathing. You'll hear less random thing. You probably don't hear me. Wait. Oh, you don't hear me scratch my chest anymore? I used to hate that when I was editing. It used to piss me off so hard. We don't run the hood in this deck, so we don't get to do negative things, which kind of sucks, but fine. We're just gonna start loading up Novas. Hopefully they don't have an armor. That'd make me sad. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that kind of just renders my Deadpool useless most of the time. What else you got in that hand, buddy? You got an Ebony Maw? I got an Ebony Maw in your hand, you silly man. I guess I'm still fine with the Deadpool. Next turn I'll just I could play Ebony Maw just as another destruction trigger, you know? I could. I think I have to play him there too, which is kind of crazy. You deserve that Leader Binks mashup picture. You always with them big brain plays. Yeah, that made me really happy. Oh, thank you so much. No, wait. Oh, I got it before my Deadpool, you piece. Dude, this guy sucks. That was my whole thing. We can accept the snap. I think we're fine with that. If they run the hood, it's in a lot of trouble. Oh, it was the bugle card. I didn't notice that. Deadpool on bar with no name when it hits negative one. I don't hit one hit negative. Why would it hit -1? It's if you multiply 0 by 2, you don't like get.
Nope.
Oh god, damn it, dude.
Wrong place, buddy.
Wanna play Sandman? What the heck? Yo, Super Tech God Ken from Marvel Snap. Thanks so much for the raid. You can Scorpion again. Yo! Dude, my chat is so smart. Oh, they didn't though. I wonder if they knew. Oh, okay. Discarded their Ebony Maw. They probably didn't care about that at all. We're down by so much power. Just at the retreat. Unfortunately. Thank you, Super Tech God viewers. I don't know if he spilled the beans, but we are going to be doing some fun stuff tomorrow. Yeah, thank you much. Thank you much. We're going to be doing some collab. He's going to teach you some Death Wave. So I'm playing Deadpool to start getting used to at least one of the cards. Because I'm already very familiar with Wave. And now we're going to get pretty familiar with Death, you know? One card at a time. That's how we do things here. This Deadpool deck is really hard to play, though. That and I'm... yeah, it will be fun. Hell yeah, man. That or I'm just bad. I always question I always question if it's just being bad, you know? Danger Room. So chat, what do you think? Do you think I just slot Deadpool in the Danger Room and then like look to Killmonger next turn to like shoot that thing off? Or is that like being too like cheeky? I think it's fine. I've gotten screwed already with the armor and stuff. If only it took him out. Because I should probably follow through and do this. And then...
Wind, aid
my hand. Okay, Killer Nightcrawler. So we got 2 different locations, and we can win one of them for free, essentially. I think we just take this and we basically will win flooding for free. We'll go ahead and snap back. We can slam down Black Bolt on the left after this, because we can't play anything at any of the other locations later on. So do it. I love that energy. Just do it, man. So it looks like we're gonna be 1-1 over here. So it's gonna be whoever can win this other location, unless they completely whiff with this Jubilee. Okay, that's fine. They will win the tiebreaker, but I don't think the tiebreaker is something we're overly worried about. We can just play Death. I think that 20 power over 2 turns is pretty good. They're clearly running Magneto. They might have some kind of Giganto, but I can also like Shang-Chi if they play anything big. Maybe I want to be behind. I think Black Bolt's fine either way. Claw? Are they onslaughting? Dude, Clawnslot? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding? Am I about to lose to Clawnslot? I'm about to lose to Clawnslot, chat. Onslaught just wins. They only have 2 cards in deck. Onslaught just wins straight up. No shot, dude. No shot. Good on you. Good on you. Just do it. Video sponsored by Nike. I would take a Nike sponsorship. I'll take an Adidas sponsorship. I hear they got a spot that they need filled. Does anyone know any Adidas CEOs? Any C-suite level Adidas folk that want to throw Binks? All right, remember this Jamoke is running Clawnslot. That is the same dude. Get some +2s. Love to see it. Get some walls in chat. Good start to the day. Yeah, Yeah, I don't think we just run out the Deadpool. Opponent just keeps wanting to play this Nightcrawler out to his absolute death. Dude, wait, no, opponent's playing... I wonder if opponent's playing like a very similar list to the one that I posted earlier. Let's set up the Bucky. We'll set up the Bucky, and then we'll potentially Green Goblin next turn. I think we gotta take the Green Goblin opportunity. We could also do Carnage things over there, but I think we just Goblin. One Storm's left. So we have to know, right, chat? Since we're smart, chat, look at me. We're smarties, right? We have to know that opponent can Clone Slot over here, right? So opponent can Clone Slot on this Kunlun location. So we don't want to, we just want to say whatever, you get flooding. Congrats, mate. We're going to snap here. We're going to see what they're going to do. So these cardbacks are fire. Yeah, I really like this Deathlock one. Yesterday I was using a lot of like standard ones. Really like this Deathlock one. This one's hilarious. I'll get this 3D too. It looks much better in 3D. Wait, why am I blowing up the Deadpool? It doesn't matter. I guess it kind of matters for death things. Like death reasons, it's pretty important. Yeah, we don't really care here, right? We're like fine with what's going on. This is actually pretty good for us. Like opponent's running out of space, and we only have to win this location here. So we're hoping to get Black Bolt, and then we're gonna hope to get Death. We're gonna play Black Bolt, discard a card from my opponent's hand. We hope we end up getting Death, but I think that no matter what, this is gonna put us in a pretty good position. They're only gonna be able to have 7 power there for 2 of their slots. And we just have big cards all around. Opponent might also be doing Shang-Chi things though. Want the Venom one so bad? The Venom wrestling one? Or do you just want like Venom in general, you're saying? Okay. The discarded wave. So there's actually kind of an argument for not playing Chavez. Falk, 21. I think we have to though, because this just wouldn't be enough. It doesn't turn off Lizard. And I don't even think we lose to Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi only adds 3, gets him to 15, and we'd stay at 20. Yeah, I think we just Chavez. What? Yeah, dude, I'm really happy because if I would have played the Hulkbuster there, we would have still won with the tiebreaker because we're up 12 on the right, but that would have been really, really close. The Venom card back for Making Infinity. Is that the season one? I probably won't get that one.
Dubbing C.
Yo, Phil, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. Ooh, nice. Let's get this Black Bolt. Keep this Black Bolt moving on up. I should probably be saving my credits. Animated. But I don't really want to. I kind of like not saving my credits. You know what I mean? Just feels better. Just feels better to spend money. Feel me, chat? Nefarious, thanks so much for the follow. Kind of like that Claw Slot deck. Yeah, I was running Claw. I was running Claw on my list yesterday. Also, Claw Slot, just the best name ever. I love combining words to make a name. I love Wong going. I love Claw Slot. It's just these things make me happy. They're the things in life, you know. There are things in life that get you going every day. Okay, so we get Carnage off the rip. We're in a good spot. How's the concept of pools in this game? What is pools? 1, 2, 3. You build your collection level up the collection road. If you're really early right now, you might just be getting like specific cards. Once it starts being mystery cards, you'll get all the pool 1 cards first.
Dubbing C.
And then once you get all of them, Philip Falkingham, I think that was just a second one of your YouTube channels, but I appreciate that. We'll just slam Nova down in here if they have that kind of as bad. So we'll go through all of them, and then you'll start getting pool 2, and you'll go through all pool 3, and then you'll go through pool 3, go through all pool 3. Pretty straightforward. Hopefully we'll get Deadpool Hulkbuster things. We can't play... Actually, we won't be able to do that. It means if you're like me and you're having fun, then all of a sudden getting stomped by cards you've never seen. That do be happening. That do be happening. Let's do Big Boom. Let's do a Big Boom over here. So we'll get a 4-power Deadpool. The problem with Deadpool is that we're not able to get Hulkbuster on it because of Hellfire Club and Dark Dimension. Like, both of those are really messing with us. And, chat, look at this. We're going to see Black Bolt value here. Black Bolt's going to be a 10-power value because we're going to discard a card for Devil Sword. That's what we call value, chat. Yeah, we can't really do anything with the Deadpool or the Carnage. So I think our best play legitimately is just to slam down maybe I slam down a Black Bolt right, and then I fight with a Death middle. I think they'll fight for the vault, but I think I could potentially beat it. I'm just scared of that Sunspot. If opponent plays 2 cards here, they might not expect this Black Bolt. Black Bolt might take them very much so by surprise. I'm just gonna try this. You should maybe retreat. You should probably calculate more. But I think with a 12-power card here, I think with the surprise -2 that this is gonna get, they might not play around that, which would really screw them over. They probably think that my Nova is the only thing. So Black Bolt might come and save the day. So they play 2 cards here, just 1. Oh, the 1 power on the Tiger Spirit. That 1 power on the Tiger Spirit was real rude. That's okay. I don't think I could have split up my power any better though than just slamming down 12. Opponent did read me though. Opponent read me like a book. They just played a 0-power card in the middle. Let's go. Open some season caches. Yeah, Black Bolt I think should be buffed. I think Black Bolt should go back to a 5/7 and Black Bolt should discard 2 cards. Because it's a very, very expensive card, but it doesn't actually do any disruption. So it's just kind of like right now like a fairly statted card, which you just can't play at the 5-drop slot. You need to play something busted. So if it discarded 2, I think that there's some cool Wong things you could do. You could play like Wong on 4, Black Bolt on 5, discard 4 cards from your opponent. I feel like that's not an oppressive combo, but that's like a pretty cool combo that you can start to consider. Try and do Hulkbuster things this game. The Hulkbuster does just take a long time to set up, which kind of sucks. Hopefully we can do it on the right side. I'm loving this game, but I worry stream sniping will be a big issue for this game. I don't care. If people want to stream snipe me, they can do whatever they want. I'll just like call them like nerds. You know? That's kind of my read on it. Chat, will negative zone work? Like if I Deadpool Hulkbuster on negative zone and then I blow it up, will it come back to my hand as a 10 power, or will it be all messed up? Should also definitely play this in Jotunheim. It's gonna be all fricked up. It'll be a 10 power. You said yes. Can you say 10 power or frigged up? F-R-I-G-G-E-D. That will always be positive. Love to hear it. So let's go. Wait, we do have to do this. Also snap. I think we're this Green Goblin's very annoying for our opponent to deal with. Go down to 5/6 or 5/5 though, because if you pull off the combo and leave them only top deck. Yeah, but you're investing 10 power for like on turns 4 and 5, like your whole thing. You're probably right. It is a little bit spooky. I think Bucky Barnes is better than the Nova here. Chavez stock going up. I think people underrate Chavez for sure. I'm running Chavez in this deck. I think a deck like Deadpool Chavez is pretty great, right? Because you kind of really want to get your Deadpool things happening early. The only problem is that you can't play Deadpool and Chavez at the end of the game. So it's more just there to like block stuff. I'm scared that they're gonna beat me on the right. They have to play 9 power to beat me on the right. They play 9 power, they'll go down to 1 power. Yeah, they did buff it. It used to be a 5/7, but it definitely needs a bit more juice. To add 8. Actually, Deadpool often wins this if they aren't thinking right. They play more than 2 cards. It's a bit of a tough last turn. I don't want to invest anything in Jotunheim. Maybe because of that I do this. But we'll always tie here at least. Yeah, I think that was the smart play. So we'll tie. Wait, we'll be down 7. No, the Black Bolt! The Black Bolt, chat! The Black Bolt. I always forget that Black Bolt. I always forget that Black Bolt gets the double dinosaur. Let's go, dude. We're popping off with Black Bolt. Black Bolt's gotten us some nasty, sneaky little wins. I didn't even think about Black Bolt. I talk about how good that interaction is all the time, and then I don't even think about it. This is probably why I'm not that good in the game. The more I think about it, the more I do things like that where I'm just like, well, that shouldn't have worked out. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. When can you get Daredevil? Pool 3. Let me see when Pool 3 starts. I actually don't know. Pool 2 starts at 222. It's very easy to remember. So you can easily remember when does Pool 2 start? It starts at Pool 222. Pool 3 starts at 486. 486. I'm a little bit ahead of that. I'm a little bit over. I have a little bit more than 486. I'm almost as close to what Captain is it Captain Church or Kirch? I'm guessing it's just Kirch. Black Bolt with that black Air Force energy. I don't know what that means, but I kind of dig it. Is that what his like scream thing does? I love guessing stuff. You are good, yeah, dude. Okay. I get it. I like to hate on myself a lot. I feel like if I hate on myself while I play this game, I feel better when I make bad mistakes. I appreciate that, Blitz. It's very, very nice of you. Black Air Force is a shoe, yo. Let's go. Not a big shoe guy personally. I do try and rock some shoes. Every now and again. None of my cards do anything. We do have Kamertage Black Bolt, so. And that's a start, but none of my cards really do anything right now. I think with no Deadpool in hand, it's too late to like just hope for a Deadpool Hulkbuster. So I have 5 cards in deck. So I have a 20% chance to get Deadpool, and then I could do Deadpool Hulkbuster, and then maybe the 25% chance is worth it. I think I'm just gonna play this out for 4 power, and it's gonna try and connect to something twice, which will be fun. It'll be fun for everyone involved. Look at him, he tried to get a target twice. What a silly man. Yeah, we just have nothing to do, chat. This sucks, dude. I guess we just slam down Deathlock for stats. And then next turn we do our legendary Black Bolt. If they do a Killmonger. Wait, if opponent's on the flip, chat, if opponent's on the flip, I'll discard their chat, this is gonna be awesome. Opponent's gonna destroy their Deadpool, right? And then I'm gonna discard it with Black Bolt. Black Bolt is just popping off every single time. Black Air Force is a sign of Chadness based on memes. Yo, maybe I should get it then. I'm Chad adjacent for sure. Look at this, chat. Look at this. We're gonna discard their Deadpool. It's gonna feel really good. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here, coward. Yeah, this Deathlock variant is so clean, dude. It's one of the best. It's one of the best variants in the game. It's so different than all the other ones. I look with Danger Room most hated. Danger. Okay, Blitz. You just have to believe in the heart of the cards. I don't know what to tell you. Danger Room never hits if you believe in the heart of the cards. It's when you doubt and you think Danger Room won't hit. That's when it hits you. But if you're just like, Danger Room won't hit this time, I believe, and you put your hand on your deck and like you and your friends have like a wee little chat, then you're golden.
Dubbing C.
Sem Gnome, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. Appreciate you. Need some upgraded meme cat Deadpool. Yeah, it was actually a common. I played Deadpool months ago. Wait, let me see. Let me look up. And it is kind of cool. I do like that I could just look up like Deadpool Binks. I can see how long it was. I haven't played Deadpool. I haven't played Deadpool since. Wait, how? I guess I probably have to search on YouTube. Did I not put up my Deadpool deck?
Dubbing C.
Dubbing C. Thanks, Adam K. Red, for the follow. Let's go ahead and Bucky Barnes. I don't know. I guess we should probably be putting like Deadpool in Moore Island. Probably have been a good play. I guess we could do it with our Carnage this turn. So we're gonna get big thing over here. We can do some disruption soon with Green Goblin things. Yeah, Meme Cat card is they did not need to go this hard with the Meme Cat card, but they in fact did. Believe in the hatred of danger and true. Here comes the boom. 4 months ago. I have not played Deadpool in a deck in 4 months. Isn't that wild? I played Deadpool 4 months ago. The next day I unlocked this Nyan Cat variant, and it's been a common in my deck ever since, and I haven't played it. The Nova's late, but it's also like kind of fine. If we get a Killmonger, we're pretty good. We can kill the Raptors, we can kill Misty Knight. Makes this Khazar a lot worse. I kind of want to send the Goblin over. Let's try and work out. We're not going to get any more destroy triggers. Maybe this turn we do the Death Deadpool play. And then next turn, if we get Killmonger, we do Killmonger. We can do Killmonger. I think I want to fight Deadpool over here. We do Killmonger Green Goblin, right? And maybe we win. They're only going to get a single Patriot out. I was also thinking about Green Goblining because I'm scared that they have Mystique Patriot. Oh yeah, I need to remember that I'm running Chavez in this deck. This is a run, right, chat? I can't imagine that I win here. I was also thinking about Black Bolting, and Black Bolting might have sniped the Patriot. Wait. No, Patriot doesn't win. Even Patriot Mystique doesn't win, right? Does Onslaught win? Onslaught ties? I don't think Onslaught wins, chat. I think Chavez just beats whatever they're gonna play here. I don't think Onslaught wins. I think we tie on the right. And we win the tiebreaker. Plus 18, plus 17. Oh my gosh. Golly, we take those. You always get really scared of those Patriot decks, but sometimes you just don't run, sometimes you just don't draw Patriot. Finally pulled Death and Destroyer Bolt tonight. Yeah, both of them are really, really good. Blitz, did you get the, do you have Daredevil? Did you get the season pass when Daredevil was out? Because Daredevil, I think, is really going to destroy our decks. Slam down that Professor X. Full send. Okay. Okay. I think we usually have to try and be smart about not novaing first. The opponent got two. We have to remember they got two of these in their hand, so Killmonger's gonna be really juicy on the last turn. Okay. Actually, we can't do Bucky on Kamertage. I used to be pretty bad with that. I didn't start to play in the beta. I just started when it. Wait, you're in pool 3? You're in pool 3 and you started playing when it dropped? Oh, let's go. Credit card OP. Chat. What the heck, man? I think if opponent snaps, I just have to leave. That was so close. Such a clutch armor. Pool 3 is 486. I literally have it pulled up still. 486. I can just slam down a Deathlock, which feels horrible. I'm pretty sure this is a destroyer deck. So what we can do is we can snipe the destroyer with Shang-Chi. I have had success in doing that in the past. It's not easy, but we can do it. Wait, why didn't you do the second slashy? You didn't do the second slashy. It's Kamertage. You should do another slashy. Ah, what a black bolt. Oof, I started 2 days ago. I'm only 470. Yeah, I need to keep playing over here. Because I think that I'm going to catch my opponent playing Destroyer right. I have to hope that I'm not... Wait, I am going to be ahead. Sheesh. Nah, this sucks. I can't be ahead. Being ahead means Destroyer beats me every time. See, I can add 15, just straight up not enough. Good job, Metagram. We just lose to Destroyer. They play 16 power one of these locations. It's really hard for us to choose where. He's probably going to choose right because we could be running Chavez. Yeah, dude, Asana, we got plenty of time, man. We're going to be here. Or person. I don't want to assume your gender. We have at least an hour and a half left. We stream at least till 3 Central. See how it goes, you know? I'm liking this deck, though. What's the YouTube channel's doing today? I don't think I've looked at I think I've looked at my video I put out to put it out. Yo, YouTube video's popping. I'm getting really confused as to what to put on YouTube because like I kind of want to put beginner friendly stuff, but I also feel like people just really like to watch me for my pool 3 just like deck. Okay, as long as that wasn't the Hulkbuster. The Hulkbuster would have been really annoying. I don't think we can really afford to just randomly play out Nova or Deadpool. It's like magic in their deck, huh? I like the Hulkbuster play. I think if opponent plays Green Goblin, it sucks, but we still have 2 board spaces. Interesting choice by our opponent. That was honestly a good time for new content with the game coming out of beta. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, so I don't know. I mean, I monitor my YouTube content, right? Some stuff I'm putting out that's newbie stuff is popping off, and some stuff that I'm putting out that's newbie stuff is just dying dead in the water. But it seems like if I just do kind of like my old stuff, like pool 3 deck videos, I think I'm just gonna keep doing a varietal, spread it out. Like I put out a video review of every single 1-cost card that took me like an hour to edit and then like 3 hours to do, and it was one of my worst. It's like a 10 out of 10, like one of my worst performing videos. It's just tough. I mean, I don't mean to I don't mean to annoy people with YouTube stuff. Okay, so let's fill up Nova, and then I think we're okay with just slamming down a Deathlock. I don't think we're gonna get enough triggers. And then next turn we're going to do Deadpool Killmonger. We can also potentially expect, we know our opponent has magic in hand, so there's lots of stuff there. I watched a few of your deck lists for Pool 1 decks, like the old ones. It's kind of weird though, the old ones, because so much stuff has changed. Well, the order really screwed us there, but we have Killmonger, which is totally fine. So here we just play Deadpool, Killmonger. We're most likely going to see a magic come out from our opponent. We're going to snap because we're going to get a really cheap death. We're going to have Shang-Chi things. We're kind of have an expectation of this magic coming down. I don't know where they're going to play it. If they play magic not on Bar Sinister, next turn we're definitely slamming down Black Bolt. But I would imagine that we have a I'd imagine that we have it coming down for a different direction. Appreciate you, man. Content creation is fun, but consuming of time and energy for a random turn. Yeah, it's tough. It's always tough. We just win this, right? Yeah, we win this 100%. Unless they have some way to break all of this. Yeah, we just win. We actually handedly win this. Why'd they do that? I don't know, for fun. So what they also could have expected is I just had a pretty big play, right? I changed a lot of things around. They were ahead on a couple locations. If you do this debris play and you're ahead on both other locations, you pretty much auto win, especially if your opponent doesn't have Killmonger anymore. I don't know. I was running a bunch of it yesterday. It was quite fun. Yeah. They might have just been losing and wanted to debrief. They also said snap. Like, I think they were like ribbing us. You know, they were poking me in the ribs. Lose with style, indeed. There's one time I was facing someone who was playing a destroyer deck, and just on the last turn they just played destroyer and blew up all of their cards. Lost like 8 cubes just because I don't know why, man. This is the only other Nova variant I was kind of into. I guess no, there was one other like kind of realistic looking Nova variant, but I got this one like yesterday. I really like the Venomized Nova. I think we can just plop the Nova on Miniaturized Lab because they can't really touch it or annoy us over there. And then we can Killmonger when we want. It's probably a mirror match. A lot of people are running this Deadpool deck. I think it's pretty good. We have Shang-Chi with Nidavellir. I think that this is snappable because if they do any Carnage things over here, we blow them all up on the last turn. I think that's absolutely snap-worthy. But what do we want to do? Do we just want to slam a Deathlock? Do we want to slam a Killmonger now? I don't think the Nova's really giving us much value. We can slam down a Deathlock. I don't allow the snap. Oh, it's gonna get shot for sure. I just feel it. Sometimes you just fucking feel it. Sometimes you just. I think it's actually. Is there like a weird animation that happens? Because sometimes when you play in Danger Room, it looks like a weird line goes all the way across the screen, and I feel like I don't know if I like am picking that up, or if wait, I probably want to play it here because it doesn't matter where it lands, and I don't really want it to blow up. I mean, actually, we probably want to do that, right? I think we want to do that. As long as they don't armor here, which they probably don't if they're running up Lucky Barnes. It's pretty good for us. We could accidentally hit their own Deadpool for them, which would hurt a little bit, but it should be fine. Some danger. I see, and also I actually don't know. We might actually get an enormous Deadpool because the... I don't know if it's going to count. Yeah, no, because this is 5. No, it's just 5 power plus 5. So we just played Deadpool, Shang-Chi pretty much, right? To finish out the game. Impulse, what's going on? Yo, the Johnny Big Guns himself, dude. Welcome in. Jeopardy was rigged. No, should I show it? Should I show everyone later? Should I just show at least the ending? Watching you miss the math problem. That's probably gonna be a good time for everyone involved. Let's go here, and then I feel like if we go Shang-Chi right, Deadpool far left, I think we're in a really good spot. I don't think their Deadpool is bigger. No, there's not a new Deadpool. Impulse in chat was Johnny. He's the art director, I believe. I don't want to get your title wrong, but he's the art director for Second Dinner. Yeah, let's just Shang-Chi right. I feel like we have a hard time losing. Ooh, do they have more than 10? Okay, they tie us. The Shang-Chi should put us enough ahead. Man, it's gonna be really tight. We win by 1. Let's go. Art manager, sorry, apologies. Yeah, he's the art manager. So if you want to say nice things to Impulse 1339 in chat, because he is a huge part of the reason why Marvel Snap has such a diverse and beautiful range of art. Also, Johnny, I'm team painted nails now. I actually like, one of the reasons why I wanted to get mine painted was you look just so damn cool with them when we were playing Jeopardy together. Art director is another dude. I feel that. Got the squad. Deadpool is busted. Deadpool's tough to make work, but Deadpool's a lot of fun. Yo, Blitz, thanks so much for becoming a member on YouTube. You can use Bink's Pog in YouTube comments and YouTube chats now. I'm hopefully going to be adding a couple more emotes over on the YouTube side of things. Yeah, thanks, Johnny. I appreciate it, man. Have you been enjoying things? I know that I know they were what it seems they were very good with y'all about like the crunch and everything, which is so awesome to hear. I know that's sometimes really bad with the industry. But how are you doing with the launch of things? You enjoying everything? It seems pretty crazy, like just like the overall like response with everything. Yeah, dude, I'm so like one of the things that I would always say, especially when people were just watching streams and they couldn't get into the beta, I would tell everyone, like, wait until you get this game on your phone, because like it looks great in BlueStacks and like over streams, but like when you have it on your phone, like the I don't know, gyroscopic 3D is what they call it, maybe you can see it. It's ridiculous. Yeah, very well earned. Okay, so we got the full Green Goblin over on the left. Opponent's playing Mojo, so I can't imagine that they're a destroyer deck, so it's got to pretty much secure us left. What's also cool is that we can do more Bar Sinister things at a different location. So we can Green Goblin them at this location, and then when Bar Sinister moves on turn 4, we can Black Bolt that location. And just have a grand old time. Yeah, I wouldn't want to play either, opponent. That makes sense. I wouldn't want to play that. I wouldn't want to play any more of that game either. The Green Goblin is just so OP in this location. Okay. All right, Javid. Welcome into the stream. We could just do Deadpool Carnage things pretty early. I mean, pool 2 rank 52 and every Bar Sinister Fiend is people playing Nightcrawler in it. Yeah, Nightcrawler has some cool mechanics in this. So if you Nightcrawler, you can kind of just like fill it, and then you can change how you do things. On my Twitter, I posted a deck list that you can do either 2 billion power really easily with Nightcrawler in the Iron Man Onslaught, or you can do 1,000 power for like every single one of your. Yo, dude, Blitz, I really appreciate that, man. That really means a lot. I know I know you've been on the grind a lot this year and in the past, so thanks so much, man. That means a lot, Blitz. I think I have to set up an alert for that now. I'll set up an alert. I have a lot of different alert sounds that I'm thinking of. It's very nice of you, Blitz. Thanks so much, man. It's the first. Wait. Oh yeah, that was thing. Donated 25 through Super Chat. Look at that. Can't sub on Twitch yet, so come over here. Keck W. Keep with the great work. Very sweet. I don't want a Green Goblin yet. Let's Deadpool Carnage. Let's Panic and Deadpool Carnage. Riot Watch, thanks for the sub on YouTube. Panic Deadpool Carnage. OP. Yeah, pool 3, if you play all the Nightcrawlers out, it's just kind of like hard to it's kind of hard to do whatever you want. We're on the play, so I think the Green Goblins are great here. Opponent can play Carnage to defend against the Green Goblins, but not ever. I feel like a lot of people aren't that good at knowing when you're not on the turn or when you're not on the play to do that. They might just play one Green Goblin back, which actually might give them the advantage. I think maybe we'll be tied. Will we both be exactly even? The opponent has a full location. I do have to play there this turn though, it sucks. We could just deathlock there and feel really, really good. We don't have any other way to win over here. We're gonna snap though. I feel like getting ahead is good. YouTube a little more delayed, so we can't. Yeah. That's how restream works. I mean, I'm not going to be streaming on YouTube forever, I don't think. I might for quite a bit. It just kind of depends, but we'll see. Okay, so we do have the death that's available for 5 power. That seems like a really good play at the end of the game. So we have the right side locked down. Opponent's probably going to make a bigger push for the left side because it gives them extra power in the middle. So what we're going to do is kind of shut down that idea by slamming as many cards down in the middle as we can. And then we'll finish it out with 14 power with Death Deadpool. I think they're going to try and push more into Khazar, into this lane. I don't think that they'll fight us for this middle lane. I think that they're going to have a read that we want Baxter building. But no. We don't care about Baxter building. Well, I lied, chat. Okay, I lied. The opponent did something different. It's pretty messed up of them, though, to do something different. We can't actually... No, we're totally fine. We're just Shang-Chi. GG's. I don't know what I'm so worried about, man. We just Shang-Chi forehead. This is a 12 power Shang-Chi. Wait, this is it's actually the exact same. It's not like that good to Shang-Chi over Death, right? This is adding 14 power. This is adding 5 and deleting 9, so it's pretty much the exact same. I wish I could play more. I'm trying to watch streams on YouTube if possible because the ads on Twitch make it unwatchable for me. Well, luckily I'm not affiliated, so I'm not affiliated on Twitch, so you pretty much don't get any ads on my side. Yes, very good, very good. The Shang-Chi really pays off. Wait, they tied us, right? Oh no, we lost. I wasn't thinking about a Patriot Mystique and how it would tie them on right. That's just a misplay. That's very close though. Very close. Oh, I like the death boosters. The death boosters look really good. $250. Alright, plenty of credits. I'm gonna open some of these Season caches. Yo! Good dog pixel variant? I actually might dig this this doggo. The doggo kind of looks cursed. Doggo looks a little cursed, not gonna lie. Just a wee bit cursed. But I think it still slaps a bit. Medium slappage. OS Black 5. I've been playing this game since the end of May. Find curse is cute. True. The color in the eyes not. Yeah, I don't know what makes it so cursed. Okay, the opponent. That's pretty good for them, right? Unless they snap, we'll stay in it. If they snap there, I mean, I think we're fine with running. Let's set up Bucky things. Could get a Deadpool off the rip. Deadpool Carnage would be a really great middle. Actually, no, I should not have set Bucky there because of Deadpool. Hazmat, huh? Interesting choice by our opponent. Let's just Carnage anyway. Let's just try and get out ahead. Yeah, I've been playing since May. Is this Ebony Maw? I guess they're gonna try and do White Tiger things. So I'm almost certainly gonna want to do Killmonger things at the very end of the game. We'll just deathlock flat. Zigmeister. It's a funny name. Thanks so much for the follow. Rocking the best follow notification all twitch.tv. Everyone in chat says thank you. No, that was the deathlock animation that did that. Very weird. Okay, so what are we hoping for here? Okay, here's my thing, chat. So a lot of times you'll think I want to Killmonger and Deadpool Killmonger. I think in this situation I actually Killmonger Deadpool because it's gonna give me one. No, I have to kill the Deadpool to get the death to 6. That was actually almost a horrible misplay. Let's just try and get ahead on right. Ugh, that's not good. It's not good for us. Let's also be okay. Storm is fine. Storm doesn't do anything. We'll be 8. And we get to play 12 somewhere. Nah, we lose. We can only play 1 card, chat. That's tough. We lost to the Doctor Doom on turn 1. It's really rough. Pog dog indeed. I'm digging that doggo. I'm digging that doggo. I have a new game mode for Marvel Snap. Imagine a 3 versus 3 game. Still same 3 lanes, but your 2 side lanes fight 1v1 versus against each opponent. The middle one is all 3 fight each other. Mid give 2. Ah man, I don't. I'm reading what you're saying, but my mind is not comprehending the idea. I feel like you need some kind of I feel like you need also, yes, the game is meant to be incredibly simple, but I feel like you need some kind of diagram along with it. Like it needs like a diagram accompaniment. And that's nothing against your idea. It's very simple. 3v3 game. Still same 3 lanes, but your 2 side lanes fight 1v1 against each opponent. The middle one is all 3 fight each other. Mid gives 2 points for winning. Side gives 1 point each. What does 3v3 mean though? Nate D-O double G. Yo, that's a good name. He means 3 lanes, but 1v1 people for each lane. Be much to do though if one player only, yeah, plus I don't know. Again, I don't know. It could be the best idea ever. Could be terrible. I'm just not at the agency to say so at this point. Bar Sinister. What do we want to do with Bar Sinister this game, chat? Let's play Bucky Barnes right. Bucky Barnes right and vibe. We haven't gotten a Black Bolt Bar Sinister game. That Nova variant looks sick. Yeah, I really like my Nova variant. Let's Hulkbuster there. Even though like getting it on the Deadpool is nice, I think it's kind of fine to not get it on the Deadpool, you know? Plus getting 16 power is just really good. Smuggy, I don't know if we're gonna do it. So there's a chance, I don't think until I get a partnership on Twitch, I'm going to do any variety streaming on Twitch. The reason being is that you need to maintain 75 viewer average without raids, like without really big raids to do so. So if I were to variety stream, a bunch of people would leave, understandably. It's totally cool if people watch me and they just want to watch me play Marvel Snap. It's totally fine. But yeah, it just kind of puts it in the position where like it doesn't really like makes oh dude, the Avengers compound. Okay, Funrick didn't like what I played. So once I get a partnership on Twitch, I'll probably relax a little bit on wanting to stream for multiple hours every single day and grind really hard. Probably kick it back a little bit. Yeah, Hulkbuster's super cracked. Yeah, Blitz, I feel that. Yeah, Hulkbuster's super cracked. Hulkbuster, you want to put in almost every deck. It's crazy good. Yeah, I just got to ride the snap hype, you know? And then and until I get that goal of partnership, which I feel like very few people will like very few people go from not being affiliated to a partner. And that's just always been my goal since I started Twitch. I never really wanted to get an affiliate contract. I wanted to like wait to like let people give me money on Twitch until I felt like I earned it, I guess, which I don't know. It's probably somewhat of a bad like way to think about it. They retreated instantly, probably Professor. Yo, that's very smart read. I didn't think about that at all. We'll let opponent get out of this game if they want to. I would imagine they do. Opponents usually don't stick around when they do crazy stuff like that. They already had lost their hood too. Like, get a nice little cheeky 16 power Hulkbuster. Even if they Green Goblin me here, I mean it sucks, but it's not like the worst thing in the world, right? Some of the really elegant things that, yeah, even Green Goblin isn't too bad, right? Because they are going to have -6 on their side, and we're going to have +7. So they have 2 cards to get 13 power, so they're going to have to invest a lot to win this Bar Sinister. Plus, we can do like Nova things. Like if we draw into either Deathlock or Carnage, we're murdering them over here. Don't even. It's turn 4. Yeah, let's just do the. I just like don't have any. I don't have any space to do things. It's kind of a problem. I should just Green Goblin them left. Even if they're gonna do blowing up things, I think it's still fine. I think if they're playing it, like this could be like a Deathlock, which feels bad, but opponent is Rock Slide and played Rock Slide against this. That's awesome. That's such a terrible card to play, and I respect the hell out of it. So especially, this is gonna be especially bad for them because we're gonna get 4 extra power over here, so we're actually gonna be at 11. So they're gonna need whoa magic, right? Yeah, this has to be a magic, right? Oh, dude, opponent's psycho. Wait, they have 12. I think they lose. I think they get to 13. I think we put up 12 and they put up oh, and the Shang-Chi gets their Doc Ock. Oh man, is that not a beautiful thing? And we get rid of their demon. Just a whole plethora of things. Well, the problem is that Doc Ock was actually really good there. Like the Shang-Chi actually helped them immensely. Problem is they need 17 power over here. So if they run Chavez, they win. If they run anything, they need 9 power. So it's basically like, do they run Chavez or not? Well, okay, but it's bad, chat. That was very bad that we blew up their that was horrible for us that we blew up their Doc Ock because they wanted us to have as much power as possible. We now are losing this by a lot. So we're basically saying, like, if they have Chavez, we lose. I think we're fine with that. Played 2 cards. Wolfsbane it for 5. Wait, does it make a 5 power Wolfsbane that gets 6? Oh my gosh. But only 10? Okay, that's fine. Dude, I did the math wrong. I thought they were gonna get us there. That was very close. That was just a nightmare roller coaster of a game, huh? You love I love games like that. Yeah, Shang-Chi doesn't exist though, so you don't have to worry about Shang-Chi. Why do people play Viper? Dude, Viper is so good in Bar Sinister. You just play Viper and then you give them a bunch of Vipers. So you just fill their board with Vipers and then you just play something bigger. Viper's actually really good. And it's good, it's really good with Green Goblins right now. Viper's great with this location. That's what we're making here, baby. We're content machine. I have to edit so many videos because I'm going to a Halloween party on Friday, and I'm hosting a Halloween party on Saturday. And I think I have something planned on Sunday too. But 2 of my best friends are moving here from across the country tomorrow, so that's really cool. Thanks for the YouTube sub, by the way. I love the grief decks with hazmat, debris, hood, viper. Yeah. I think Hooglin. I will give Hooglin credit for creating that name. He kind of popularized them for sure. Calling them have some crap decks. I feel like a lot of people call them have some crap decks. How do you put player names on the right? So what you have to do is you have to create, if you're a streamer in OBS, I create multiple different instances of BlueStacks. So I have like 7 different instances of BlueStacks, and then I just carve out what's needed from them. So for instance, for this energy, like if I were to extend this out, right, this is the whole screen is also this energy thing. But I crop it down to just be that. So there's 7 different instances of BlueStacks that are showing what's on there. I think that's how most streamers do it. Not sure though. Am I saying something wrong? BlueStacks? You the best? Yeah, I should probably be on the Steam version. I think about that quite often. that I should just be on the Steam version by now. But I just haven't.
Dubbing C.
I'm just kind of vibing. Opponent's playing Domino and Quicksilver. Okay, so opponent had Domino and Quicksilver in their hand. They skipped turn 1, skipped turn 2, and then waited until turn 3 to play both Domino and Quicksilver. That's such a silly thing to do to me. I don't know why I think that's so funny, but it's why would you do that? What's the point? What's the point? What is going on? It's just Jubileeing Mojo World? Oh, it's Giganto. Okay, so we can yeah, we need another card here though. Dude, yo, chat, are y'all about to see some psycho stuff? Okay, so they have 6. We get Shang-Chi, that's 8. Oh, I can't do it, man. So my thought process, chat, is I was going to Green Goblin, have Green Goblin stay on this side, and then Shang-Chi, but I also can't do that because I can't play both those cards at the same turn. So what are we doing, chat? How are we winning this game? These are important questions that we can ask. The answer is I don't really know, because we can't win Mojo World unless we get a 2-drop. If we get Deadpool, we can win Mojo World. If we don't get Deadpool, we probably can't. I want to pass like a psychopath.
All systems go.
Deadpool. Oh, I always forget that I get Chavez on this turn. Okay, so opponent can either try and beat me for 3 or beat me for 8, right? So always an important thing to like think about or try and work out. What is my opponent going to do? So the normal person would probably think I'm going to try and beat you for 3, right? Because I'm only down 3. However, then the opponent can think that, okay, well, since they think that I should go for the one where I'm down 3, then I should go for the one that's plus 8. Pass Infinite is a really good point. I also flip first. Wait, chat. That's a really good point. They run Giganto. They're definitely going to play the Infinite. Chavez is good. It thins your deck in a good way. And playing Chavez on 6 doesn't feel too bad most of the time. Retreat. Yeah, you got it, Smithalize. It's like the Princess Bride thing. Like he knows that I know that he knows that I know that he knows that I know. Yeah, no, the problem with the Soul Reach Shang-Chi, Smuggy, is that I flip first, so I would have to play first. If I was playing second, I would absolutely go for the Soul Reach Shang-Chi. You know me. You know if I have the chance to Soul Reach Shang-Chi, I'm Soul Reach Shang-Chi. It's just that simple. Okay, let's Deadpool middle. Probably want a Green Goblin in 3.
C.
Lopez Julian, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. Appreciate you. Let's see, is opponent gonna get out ahead of us? If opponent gets out ahead of us, opponent does get out ahead of us. You guys are about to see the smartest thing you're gonna see today, chat. Thanks so much for the follow, by the way. Sorry I missed your name. Like the best fire notification. Oh, twitch.tv. Everyone in chat says thank you. Opponent's gonna play Green Goblin left, and I'm gonna blow them all up. Fuck. This does help my death trigger though. And it's a somewhat non-committal play. Plus, then I get set up with one Deathlock, and then it helps me not get any green goblins to land on my side. I just meant mostly for the Shang-Chi Green Gobby players. I love me a little bit of the Shang-Chi Green Gobby. He plays Infinite in both lanes and decimates me. That would not be fun for anyone involved. I think we do this. Yeah, so we do get this off, and this is actually a really good one too, because we don't end up with any green goblins on our side, which makes it a lot easier. If you already have one card out there, they just kind of send them over and fill up the whole lane without leaving one on your side. They know, I know, they know is why I love and hate card games. It's so good. It's the same thing in like fighting games, right? They say that there's like levels to getting better at all these different games, and I think that it's such like a beautiful concept. Personally, I can understand why it would be annoying to you. Should we discard a card from our opponent's hand, or should we play Killmonger and get Deadpool and Nova and then be able to play Death with maybe... We can already play okay, here's my thought process, right? We can play Killmonger. Killmonger gives us a Deadpool in our hand. I guess this would allow us to play a 2-power Deadpool and a 12-power Death, but I think I'd rather just slam down a Deadpool right and then slam down a Death right and then win right lane. And just be okay with them losing here. Or if they play a big thing over here, then we could just Shang-Chi. They lost their Scarlet Witch. We'll play Sarah. I don't think Sarah beats 12 power. I don't think they can play 15 power. And if they do, they do. That's fine. They have like Maximus, like Bishop, Maximus, like Maximus, Mysterio 3-drop. It's pretty tough for him to beat it though. Iron Man, oh yeah, Iron Man and then a 5 power? That's a tie? And we win! Let's go! Look at that, imagine having 2 Iron Mans on a lane and losing. Imagine having 2 Iron Men on a lane and losing. Imagine, chat. Opponent probably calculated that was the next power though. But if opponent calculated that was the next power that they had, they should expect death. It's probably a bit of a misplay for our opponent. But as we say in the biz, we take those. I love, dude, that's my favorite thing about Marvel Snap is that like when you lose tight game, at least with my mindset, when I lose tight games, like, oh dude, great job, you got me. I should have calculated that better. And when you win, you feel so damn smart. You're like, yeah, of course I won. I have a huge brain. Thank you, P Dot. Was that you? Were you playing? Was I just playing you? That name sounds familiar. I don't know if it was the most recent game or the last one. Yeah, so I think that you probably should have expected death there, right? And maybe calculated out for death. But other than that, you played a really, really great game. Or maybe you just wanted to play it through because you're playing the streamer, which I totally understand. Whenever I'm playing other streamers, I play out games all the time. But yeah, whenever you're playing a Deadpool deck, I think that death is very, very common to come down in those situations. You were in stream. Okay, well that's very that is very admirable of you. I have not had any problems with stream snipers. Everyone in my community has been like really, really cool IMO about stream sniping and stuff like that. This is actually really nice. We don't want to get them behind because we want to fill up their whole right side. They're in a terrible spot. We're gonna go ahead and snap on them as a matter of fact. That's how far ahead I think that we are. And then I think that we just Bucky Carnage. So whenever you see things like this, right? Hollow says after turn 4 do something. Bifrost says after turn 4 do something. They'll play left to right. So Hollow will always trigger first. Bifrost will trigger second. That's something they don't teach you in the game, but you have to pay attention to. Yeah, respect for not second. Dude, I have such a good... I feel like so many people are so good. And I'll have people say like, hey, do you want me to forfeit? I saw your starting hand. And if people say that, I'm just like, no, leave. You can see my starting hand, that's fine. I'm streaming this game. Like, it's not like... If you non-maliciously like see my hand and then like skip out, like I'm not gonna say like, no, you should finish. Yeah, I don't know what my opponent is thinking here. They're in a world of hurt. Plus, we're gonna Black Bolt them next turn most likely. So we lose our rock, which is really good. So we're gonna get space. They're gonna have -1 power on this Bifrost lane. We're gonna already be ahead by a decent amount of power here. We're gonna Black Bolt on them. That's exciting, huh, chat? I don't think there's anything else that's a better play. I think just the Black Bolt is fine. How's this deck playing out for you? I'm at a similar rank. This deck is playing quite well. I'm enjoying it a lot. Got rid of their Ironheart. That was actually a scary ass card. Okay. I think opponent's gonna play first. Opponent plays a big thing. I think we could just Shang-Chi it pretty comfortably. Right, opponent has to play at least 9 power to beat us. They could play it with multiple cards. If they play it with 1 card, we win here. Could also lose like blue Marvel things. I think this Shang-Chi is pretty good chance of us winning. Killing off that Ironheart is really good. Yeah, dude, that Black Bolt put in a lot of work that game. That Black Bolt put in hell of work. Yo, VidSnap, dude, the Bears look like a real team for the first time the whole year. I guess the first game, I was actually at the first game, which was the rain game where it was like a puddle of mud. That was it's probably the coolest sports experience I've ever been to. Black, dude, I'm saying, man, I do like to highlight cards that aren't necessarily super competitively viable because I feel like most other streamers scoff at cards like that and it just will never play them. I think that Black Bolt's a very unique card. Like he won that Devil Dinosaur game. Like an absolute stud. Zach Gore, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. Okay, this is bad. If they can get out ahead, we might have to play defensively. Oh, shit. Okay, they Nightcrawlered. Interesting play. If they are out ahead at the end and they try and do their onslaught things, I can Shang-Chi it. So we can take it out. So if you have any questions, there's 2 ways that you can get your answers. Oh my gosh, dude. Has my deck not been up this entire time? I put in so much work to why is the deck not showing? I'm actually upset that my I put a lot of work into making that screenshot work. No reason why it should be working. Makes me sad. Okay, there we go. So there's 2 things that you can do if you're interested about a card. Yeah, you can hit exclamation card Black Bolt. So you can hit exclamation card and then play the card. Or I have a slideshow going on the right, and now it looks like it's like not moving. This is pissing me off. We'll see. Hopefully that'll start moving again. Okay, so we have our big Hulkbuster. I have no idea what's going on in Dark Dimension. I could eventually like just Shang-Chi in the Dark Dimension and hope that we end up being behind. My thought process now is to Green Goblin in New York to try and run them out of board space. Yeah, it was working fine earlier. It's very weird. There's I'm looking through the properties of it right now. There's no reason why it shouldn't be working. Hate to see it. You hate to see it. Okay, so if they move 1 thing and they play a blue Marvel, I want a Black Bolt on the left. Problem with them moving 1 thing and playing a blue Marvel is I think I'll still be winning and I need to be playing second to get the Shang-Chi working. Yeah, opponent's gonna do this crazy blue Marvel thing, but because I'm on the play, I'm not gonna be able to stop it. Can see your deck on top of your head. Yeah, so there's, oh, okay, the slideshow, wait, the slideshow, is it running now? Oh, it is running now. Okay, awesome. There's a slideshow on the right, so the reason I run the slideshow is because the deck, you can't see what the cards do, but on the slideshow you can. Okay, that's cool. That was really weird and annoying. I didn't like that, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, unfortunately, there's really nothing I can do. They're gonna play Onslaught in the middle and just absolutely decimate me. I suppose, no, I think I just retreat. This is why people are running Enchantress in this deck, and I think that's totally fair thing to run. Yeah, I don't know if you, maybe I should have just shown, maybe I should just let them do it because it is pretty cool. It is pretty flashy what happens. But they get, no, see, what'll happen is that they're going to move these 3 Nightcrawlers, and then they're going to play Onslaught. The Onslaught will copy 3 times, and then they'll give every one of their cards 1025 power. Yeah, Shang-Chi we can't do it because we're going to flip first, unfortunately. The Nightcrawlers doesn't matter. This Green Goblin will be 1023 power when it happens. So no combination of cards are going to beat 1023 power. They're going to have like 4000 power in the middle lane. I don't know if you guys have seen that combo, but there's no way I was winning. There's no way I was winning. I just have to accept that. You simply must accept these things sometimes. But next time it's about to happen, I'll show you guys what it looks like though, because it's very cool. Now, if opponent had played Iron Man there, they would have been doing the 2 billion power play, which I fully support. Yeah, you can do that deck in pool 1. Yeah, I posted a tweet about it that popped off pretty well. They've deleted my account. That's quite funny. I feel like Deadpool hasn't been a factor in a lot of games in a row. I still don't think I played Nova once. Watch Hoagland. I always accidentally call him Hoagland, or Hoogland, but it is Hoagland. Hoagland like hoagie. Yeah, the combo's really cool. Hopefully we get some blowy uppy stuff. But I think now we just play the Hulkbuster out in Bar Sinister. We are ahead. We don't have a Goblin. We're actually gonna snap to try and scare them away. So Killmonger, okay guys, Killmonger would kill the 1-drops, right? They had the 4 Nightcrawlers. It would kill them. They still had a Green Goblin and they had 3 cards on the left. Those would all get plus 1000 power. Like it's, if they don't, we can kill the 1-drops. It doesn't matter as long as they have anything on their side. They were going to blow us out by thousands of points. Killmonger would get rid of the Nightcrawlers, but that's not the only part of the problem. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, so if on turn 5 I could have potentially gotten gotten rid of the Killmongers and done some things. Dude, opponent did the thing. Wait, are we just gonna tie? No, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. Oh, good try, opponent. Opponent will probably leave. I just win. Opponent can't do anything. I was running this deck a lot yesterday. It's a lot of fun. What's the exact combo? Not to be annoying, but I will just do my Twitter because I gave a full explanation of how the combo works on my Twitter. So I'll set it up, but let me pop over to Chrome and I'll show you it. I'll show you what my Twitter looks like, but that means everyone has to follow me on Twitter who looks at it. If they do, that's the rule. Ah, right, sorry. Give me 1 second. I'll be there in 1 second. I promise. Best on streamer, by the way. Okay, so this is the combo. So what you do is you play Nightcrawler and Bar Sinister as early as possible. So you get the 4 Nightcrawlers on. Then you move one of the Nightcrawlers and you play either Khazar, Blue Marvel, or Iron Man. and then you move the rest of the Nightcrawlers, and then you play Onslaught. And then what you get is a Bar Sinister that has a blue Marvel and 3 Onslaughts. The 3 Onslaughts just keep copying each other, and it makes it like multiply by 1,000. So then they get the blue Marvel buff 1,000 times on all their cards. But if you do the Iron Man, you just get 2 billion points at that location, and you usually still lose, but you lose in style. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty awesome to lose while getting 2 billion points. No, you're fine. I agree with you about having meta warping location be in most games. I'm playing for Bar Sinister. Yeah, so I like this one more than the peak. So okay, here's my take on it, right? I think this one should have been 24 hours. I think 24 hours for this is enough for everyone to mess around with it, right? So I think this is probably one they should have considered for 24 hours. The problem is that you can play dozens of different decks right now. You can play a bunch of different stuff. You can just throw Green Goblin in any deck that you are playing, or like Hulkbuster, you can throw a couple of pieces. The one that I really hated that has soured my mind was the Peak. The Peak gives your hand the Mr. Negative effect. So if you weren't playing a Mr. Negative deck when the Peak was the active location, there was no reason to do that. You were just gonna lose if you weren't playing it. And it also happened at the exact same time that Mr. Negative got switched to a 4-1. So it got nerfed to a 4-1, and then the Peak would hit it on turn 1 and it would switch to a 1 power. And then you'd play Mr. Negative on turn 1 and you'd have a negative entire deck in hand. But this one, I think you have an argument that you could have gotten rid of it. But I think it's still fun, personally. I think this one's quite fun. I can definitely understand disliking this one for certain. Let's try and do Deadpool things this game, because we haven't really done too many Deadpool things, chat. So let's do some Deadpool things. Let us do some Deadpool things. Yeah, Bar Sinister will be the hot location 40% of games for 2 full days. So until 10 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. Yeah, there's a lot of counterplay and stuff. Like you can play Carnages out to like defend and eat it. I can understand. I mean, if you really don't like this location, this one's a bit too much. I totally think that's a valid point. But I think when people are like complaining about Camartage, like Camartage had such a cool, different like thing that happened, in my opinion. And Camartage was really, really cool when it was the hot location because it changed things up a bunch. Okay. So I think we just... Oh, I mean, we gotta do the Bucky Carnage play, right? And I think we're snapping here. I think this just puts us too far ahead. We have a 10 power Deadpool just waiting in our back pocket whenever we want it. We can actually turn it into a 20 power Deadpool next turn. Probably plays Electro on turn 4. Yeah, that's not gonna do well for you, bud. The death is only at 7, so... Oof. Yeah, not being able to have this death kind of hurts. Let's just get out ahead. We'll see where these Strange Academy shots land. I'm gonna guess it's like a... Seeing it's on the left, I'm gonna guess that's a Giganto, almost certainly. The problem is that we have to Black Bolt. We still win this. We still win this for sure, chat. Unless opponent runs Shang-Chi like a hyper Chad. Opponent has to run Omega Chad Shang-Chi. Dude, I mean, if opponent's running Omega Chad Shang-Chi, like whatever, dude. They might even play it right, which would miss. They would have to play it middle. They'd have to soul read middle. Think they did it, chat? Leader. Of course. Of course, the old leader. The old leader does come in handy. Ye old leader. Sometimes forget to play around my favorite card. Of course you run that in that deck. That person actually, I do have a Electro video popping off, and every single card that he played. No, he's playing Professor X in it. Never mind. He wasn't running my list. Hot locations are just fun in general. I think it's a valid opinion to not like hot locations. To say, I think to say they're bad for the game, I tend to like disagree with. I think that like saying things are bad for the game, it's just like, if you're not like a, I don't know, this is just tough. Featured meaning it's brand new location that will appear more often. Hot means pre-existing location will appear more often. Yeah, and then hot is 24 hours at 60%. Featured is 48 hours at 40%. Bar Sinister will show up after tomorrow in the regular pool. Deadpool variant is just amazing. Oh yeah, dude, the Nyan Cat one is great. The Nyan Cat kind of slaps really hard. Often should they rotate? So they just have a huge pool, so they don't rotate locations. Opponent played Sunspot on Space Throne. We have Killmonger in our deck, chat. I think that we want to do Nova Deadpool into Deathlock. Seems good. Opponent gave us a 6-power Carnage. Opponents drew us a card. Thank you, opponent. Everyone say thank you to the opponent. Opponent played a card that literally just helps us. If they would have played it there, it would have been kind of spooky. Okay, so chat. So I feel like opponent's playing a disruption style deck, and they probably have a 3-drop that they're trying to play. Hulkbustering is fine, even if we're going second. I think that this is always a good play, and this is sometimes a catastrophic play. I think that Hulkbustering is good call. Slowly working my way to pool 3, so we're gonna unlock Gambit. You can do an Gambit Exodia combo, which is very, very fun. I think that outside of that deck, it's really hard to play him. Sometimes you can play a Invisible Woman like Wong Odin deck that could be really cool. Like you play Invisible Woman, Wong, Gambit, and Odin on the same location, and then you blow up 6 cards at the end of the game. I feel like Gambit, the problem is that you will lose games. You will lose games with Gambit due to you discarding important cards that you probably shouldn't have discarded. So we can do this, and then next turn we could Bucky Deathlock in middle, as long as they don't disrupt us. And then I should have probably snapped there. It was a really good play. Somber Paladin, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Opponent passing here is actually great, because now even if we don't get our even if we don't get our thing that we wanted, wait, oh yeah, only 4. I guess that makes sense. Oh, we got our Killmonger anyway, so this is just GG's. We do Bucky Deathlock, and then we finish the game with Killmonger, and we played Deadpool Killmonger this time, because earlier we killed our 22 power Deadpool. I do for new location first play. What the fuck? Oh wait, dude, that actually works. Homie's cracked. We're still winning, but that would have worked, which is pretty cool. Yeah, okay, good try, bud. Opponent can't play anything, and we're just gonna kill their Sunspot for free. Let's snap back. Actually, why wouldn't we take 8 cubes? This means that opponent can leave. Yeah, so maybe I shouldn't have snapped. That's kind of a weird mind game, because if you snap back, your opponent can retreat for 2 cubes. Whereas if I would have just let that go, I would have automatically gotten 4. So me snapping back told the opponent that I have Killmonger. That's kind of an interesting play by our opponent. Interesting, like, snap mind games. Makes the game fresh for 48 hours. I love them so far. Yeah, it's very cool stuff. Fresh for 24 hours. The next day, it's just the same thing over and over again. Yo, what up, Yada? What up, Yada GG? Welcome in. Look at you. Getting the hard Marvel Snap bug. Absolutely love to see it. The way I know you mostly, Yada GG, is that Ghoul Daniel has had his pin profile post say, I got a pocket full of Yada GG, and I say that on my mind a lot, even though I don't think we've ever spoken or interacted on the internet ever. What's up? Just if you were wondering. Mad Mathis, how late do you plan on going tonight? Probably another hour or so. 'I'll go to about a little bit after 3. We'll see how it goes. The thing is that like I feel like I'm so incentivized to keep streaming because every time I stream, I just slowly gain people watching me over time, because other streamers go to sleep. So I feel very incentivized to just continue streaming very late anytime that I stream because I keep looking at the number and it keeps getting bigger, and I'm like, oh, okay, I need to keep entertaining. But I am trying to fix my my sleep schedule. I actually got up relatively early today. I got up now I'm gonna sound like a horrific degenerate. I'm gonna say I got up really early today, which was 12:30 p.m. But my sleep schedule has just been super scuffed. So I got up at 12:30 and I drove 45 minutes out to play on a beautiful disc golf course. Really awesome. I think that Green Goblin in the Nexus is really good. I'm gonna snap this. Plus, we're gonna have Carnage and Bucky in the Nexus. I feel like we're gonna. Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah. I think that was a good snap on my part. I think the Green Goblin is gonna be very spooked. Yeah, content creator. Yeah, you get it. It's just like I'm trying not to. I feel like a lot of people fall into the trap where they think like you're wasting time if you're not streaming. It's something that I'm trying to actively not let myself do. But once I am streaming, I find it very hard to stop. It used to be really easy when there was like when you know Blitz, we were playing like Pokemon Unite to 2 viewers, you know. Because it's very easy at that point to just like not care and want to and just want to cut the stream whenever. But things change, you know. It's good stuff. I think that we might just Deadpool Carnage next turn. Opponent's playing Cable. Opponent's playing Mill. These Mill decks are really funny. We can actually do a full Mill pretty easily. This. Yeah. It's just it's a whole thing, you know. You get it. Let's just play Nova and then we'll play Deadpool Carnage next turn. Unless we draw Green Goblin, then we'll probably play Green Goblin as Superflow. It's too good. Thank you. I actually didn't really want to draw that Shadows this game. This is why Yondu is bad, by the way. Yondu thins your opponent's deck. Yondu is not a disruption tool. Yondu is not... Yeah, when Yondu blows stuff up, it's not necessarily a good thing. But it's like kind of a good thing sometimes. So let's see, 6, and then the Carnage gives me 7. Carnage is less flexible, though. I'll play the Deathlock. It's okay, we'll be your crack. Let's go crack. Okay, well, I think that opponent, the fact that the Carnage went down first is very clutch. But let's see what we discard. Discard their Electro. I feel like I'm in a pretty darn good spot. Slam down the Green Goblin over there. Just make it really hard for them to get enough power to beat us. Thank you. You actually gave us some extra power over here. Very nice of our opponent. Turn 5. What do we have over here? Deadpool. Yeah, nice. Every though, it's been fun to hang out with you. Got a great. Oh, thanks so much, Blitz. I really appreciate it, man. What do you think that will do to create some longevity? I love the game, but I'm worried they're basically done with all the major characters. So they're going to start releasing 1 card a week. So releasing 1 card a week, it's very different than card games. So card games, the way that they're going to try and keep the game fresh is I think they're going to release 1 card a week. So the cards will slowly shake up the meta a little bit. People will be trying them. There'll be experimentation every single week. They're also, I'm pretty sure they're going to be really, I feel like they're going to be really fast and loose with changes. So like buffing and nerfing things. I think they're going to just keep buffing and nerfing stuff, making like major changes to cards all the time. And I think that those are really good ways of keeping things. People compare it to the Clash Royale model of how they keep things going. How are we abusing Bar Sinister today? Yeah, we got a few things that we're using to abuse it. Deadpool, we do a little bit. Green Goblin obviously is probably the best card to play with Bar Sinister right now. We have, and then we have Black Bolt is the spicy pick. Black Bolt is the super spicy pick. This is I destroy their death with Yondu. Yeah, but like that's fine, you know? Opponent then gets close to their other cards. Like death the best card in their deck? I don't know, maybe. It gets them close to the other cards though. It's no different than death being in the bottom card of their deck, right? Oh, you cap it, okay. You get it. It's hard, it's really hard to explain to people and stuff. I understand what you're saying, but please do sleep. Does it help? No, I do sleep. I sleep very late. I go to sleep very early, or I go to sleep very late, but then I wake up very late. I do get enough sleep. I actually right now in the last few months, I've gotten the most sleep I've probably ever gotten in my entire life. Almost no shot. Then in the last few months, I've probably been getting the best sleep of my life. Not to mention this year, I moved in with my girlfriend and we bought a very expensive, very nice king size bed. Like we spent more money than I've ever spent on like anything in my whole, my whole life. Dude, it's Fart, guys. It's the Legend of Fart. Fart beat the shit out of us last night. But I appreciate that. I do think that sleep health is something that when I was working early in the morning every single day, I was very, very bad with. So I definitely agree. Dude, Fart's an absolute legend. We can already see a lot of the as yet unreleased cards obtainable. No, we can only see 2 cards with Agent 13. The only 2 cards are Galactus and Thanos that you can see with Agent 13. There is a bunch of data mine cards, but a lot of them have been changed significantly from when they were data mined. I've talked to actually a couple of the I've had the pleasure of being able to chat with a couple of the devs like random occasions, one time during Jeopardy and then like randomly through like Discord things. But there's a lot of cool stuff that's going to be coming. I don't have any cards that destroy my own cards. It's very annoying to me. I guess we go like, no, I guess if we were gonna do that, we would go Bucky Nova, and then we hope for like a draw that blows our stuff up. Otherwise, we just play Killmonger Deadpool next turn. Come on, Gallagher Gal. I've been around the internet for a bit too long to fall for that one. That was close though. It was close though. It was really close, Gallagher Gal. It was really close. It was really close. You can do it to Breadlaw if you want. I think that we just green Gobby here. We're not on the play though. You think opponent's gonna play there? I can't imagine they would. No, what card would they play there? Unless they're playing. And maybe we just have to do this. Play some defense or something. They're just trying Black Bolt to win on the last turn. Yeah, they do have cards coming on this. Okay, cool. We almost put ourselves in some danger there. Dude, Gallagher Gal, I'm on top of, dude. I know what's up, man. The opponent played some pretty big cards. I'm actually pretty upset that I played this Killmonger because I could have Shang-Chi'd. I could have Shang-Chi'd all this to death. Yeah, this does look. I mean, he has the metal arm, right? Does Bucky Barnes get the metal arm until he's the Winter Soldier? I don't know the comic book lore. I don't know how it works. But he has the metal arm. I think it's so funny. He has this like robot metal arm. Yeah, Venom's pretty cool. You have to do some setup though. You have to do some cheeky things. It does suck that we didn't get the Shang-Chi. If this is a huge card, oh, play first. I think we just lose. I can't imagine how we win here. I guess we can go like here, gives us like a brief chance. But I think, dude, Fart is beating us twice in a row, dude. Chat, one of these days will be Fart. Oh, come on, Blueberry Moore. I thought it was a good one. You got at least one person. I got at least one person, Blueberry Moore. You gotta respect it. It actually almost got me. I thought I had to think about it for like 2 seconds. I'm not gonna lie, the only thing I will be a little bit salty about with Marvel Snap is that I see all these people who've never played Marvel Snap before who are just like slightly bigger content creators. Wait, What's going on? Didn't I retreat already? Oh, sorry, Gallagher Gal. Wait, did I hit end turn instead of retreating? Man, I'm a psycho. I see all these people who have never played Marvel Snap until global launch getting all these really dope care packages from Second Dinner and stuff. And I will not lie. I know I'm much smaller than them, and that you know they probably won't get the return on investment. I was probably gonna play Marvel Snap anyway. Well, I feel like none of like the OG people who've been like grinding Marvel Snap since beta got offered any of those like sponsorship links or anything. It kind of made me a little bit upset. But I also try and be very understanding of the business side of things. So like, it's totally understandable why they wouldn't do it. But I think it would have been a pretty good show of faith for like the people who've been around since beta to like, I don't even care if it's me, but you know, if you see like people like Talkwin's been grinding like crazy. I mean, just like I don't know. Talkwin, Mr. Metal has been grinding like crazy on Twitch for so long. Like just to see like a couple people who like are much smaller get offered like some of the like sponsorship stuff, so it would have made me happy. But like you also have to be like smart and understand the business side of things, that everything in life can't be ideal, unfortunately. Well, I mean, even if it's not a sponsorship where they would get paid, but it was a sponsorship where, let's say, it was a sponsorship where, let's say, they just give like that link, because like everyone's getting like a link which they probably get paid off for how many people click the link and download the game based on their link. Even something like that, I mean, would be fine. I wouldn't need any like flat sum. But again, I don't want to get into it. But yeah, I totally agree. It's tough. I think if you go into stuff like that, like having an expectation that you like deserve something like that, then you're just gonna have a bad time most of the time, right? I think Deathlock Demon wins us this flooding location most of the time. We're already really well ahead on the Shadowlands. The Triskelion was really nice to us, so I think that we push it. Can't play my own tricks against me. Got him. Pool 2 collection starts at 2. Pool 2 starts at 222. Pool 3 starts at, I have it pulled up still, 486. I have it in a tab. Dude, Swagyard just posted, has anyone actually ever hit the retreat later? I can't think of a single time where I've hit retreat later and it's ended in a tie. Every single time I retreat later, I feel like I lose. I'm convinced that if both people retreat, then they both lose cubes. I'm convinced. Is Nightmare to set up everything in order to see YouTube and Twitch chat properly? Actually, Restream's really easy. So like, it just connects to OBS, so it's a little bit more annoying on both of your sides. So you guys see like Restream bot says this from someone on YouTube, and like Restream bot says this from someone on Twitch. Snap bluffing is, I feel like people who use it generally lose more cubes than they gain. I will do it every once in a while. I think there are situations where you can kind of pop off with it. Okay, we're getting a pretty early Deadpool Killmonger. We can use that to win Asgard most likely. It's playing Mr. Sinister. So we got a Patriot deck. Patriot decks can sometimes get beat by Shang-Chi if they do Blue Marvel things. And we're behind at the end, but it's usually pretty tough. Every time I play Patriot decks, I just miss having Arrow in my deck. Playing Arrow against Patriot decks makes me so happy. I went all in over here, huh? The Carnage? What the heck? I think I just let opponent win that and just kind of be okay with it. There's nothing else I can play out, so I think I'm going to play the Deathlock instead of the Carnage, because this is going to give me more flexibility next turn. Next turn I can get the Deadpool up to 20. There is also a case for like Taskmaster instead of Chavez, but like I don't know, this deck seems pretty tight. What's snapping? I don't. Okay. Not that worried. Like I'm just gonna give you on Asgard. I don't understand what my opponent's doing. They're playing Wolverine and Blade. It's very confusing to me. almost don't even want to play this Killmonger until the last turn. Maybe I just Black Bolt him. Maybe I just Black Bolt him. Maybe they played 2 cards out, trying to trigger a single card on Grand Central, and then I just discard it instead. Wouldn't that be funny, chat? Wouldn't that be a good time for everyone involved? Let's go. We're so smart. Oh, I hope it's not Apocalypse. Oh no, never mind. Wait, no, they still have one in hand. Yeah, look at that. Oh no, it's Swarm. Shit, I just helped him. Oh, that's such a bad one to get to. I mean, so opponent has a 3-power Storm.
You should find a mean hour today.
I play this, I kill the Blade, so I win this location, and I kill this Nightcrawler, and then I do this. I'm playing the Killmonger first before the Deadpool. Thanks so much for the follow, by the way. Look at the best follower notification. All Twitch.tv. Everyone in chat says thank you. I'll snap. I think we win. I think we win with this Killmonger play. Opponent asked me to snap too, so I figure I might as well do it. I might as well snap if they're asking me to snap. That'd be rude of me not to snap, right? When you think about it. Yeah, what was opponent supposed to do there? I was really confident that they were getting the W there, and then they're giving me 8 cubes instead. What a world. Yeah, it works pretty well with Bar Sinister, Silas. It actually, no joke, it has been a all-star tonight. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It has been a all-star tonight. It has done really, really well. It has done way more than way more work than I thought. It's had a game. It's had a game where it discarded the last card of their hand that they were trying to play on turn 6. It's had a game where it discarded a card at the end of the game in Dark Dimension, where it took 2 of our opponent's dinosaurs down 2 power to give us a win. It's dropped into, I don't think we actually have ever played it. No, we played it within where we got 3 of them in Bar Sinister. Yeah, if you can like Hulkbuster in Bar Sinister, or like Green Goblin in Bar Sinister, and then you play it on turn 5 and you just discard your opponent's whole hand, like what are they supposed to do? It's really fun. That last game didn't feel that much like a bot. I feel like opponent like probably just felt somewhat confident. Okay, opponent's playing Black Widow. We are not ahead. So the problem with playing Green Goblin when... Wait, I'm trying to figure out the math. So Green Goblin will send over, and then it will create 4 more. So 2 will come over on my side. I think if we Green Goblin, we just even out. And we're playing a destroy deck, so it's probably better for us. Now that I think about it, the opponent's probably just playing Green Goblin too. But I don't think it matters. I think that it evens out, and playing a destroy deck I think is much better in that situation. No fiery Angela variant in the shop. Oh, I guess the problem, and what I was like just being dumb about, is that if they just play a not Green Goblin, so they just called that I snap because I had Green Goblin. Interesting. I did have a game yesterday where opponent did all this garbage, and then I Shang-Chi'd all their Thors at the very end of the game. It was very satisfying. Yeah, I should have been smarter about that. They just play something else on Smart Power Sinister. Yeah. You're right. You're the right call on that. I still think we have a chance to win, so there's that. I always think that we have a chance to win, you know? It's a blessing and a curse. I already drew a Mjolnir. But opponent's whole game plan is just to get these Thors big. Like, that doesn't win him the rest of the game, right? Like, the opponent doesn't even have to play these Mjolnirs. He's just gonna keep, like, playing Mjolnirs. It's gonna give him more Mjolnirs. I ended up beating Ken and Mr. Metal today without knowing it. Yo, let's go. Like, unless opponent's running Cloak in this deck, right? You're fine. I really liked my Deathlock card. Yeah, it's fire, dude. Deathlock is fire. Blackbolt would have been great for earlier today. Bar was giving me hell. Yeah, Bar, it's a very fun card. It's a very fun card. just do this. We get Chavez off the rip. We're gonna be up 7 power on the left lane. Opponent played 2 cards over there though, which is a little bit spooky. But we're gonna know right after this finishes up how much we have to beat them with. Yeah, they kind of freak their deck with 4 Mjolnirs they don't need, and then they like replace each other, right? The Mjolnir's gonna go in, another Mjolnir comes out, or Wasp comes out. Yeah, they're playing Mjolnirs over here on the left. It doesn't do anything. It's like opponents like doing really flashy stuff and like, you know, annoying me, I suppose. But I still think I'm gonna. Oh, Jane Foster. No. We got Shang-Chi. We're fine. Hopefully, no, we're getting Chavez off the rip, right? Hopefully Shang-Chi's enough. They could play. No, they're revealing first. We always win. Opponent's gonna think they're really smart too. They're probably gonna play more Mjolnirs and say Mjolnir to me. They're probably gonna say Mjolnir to me. You think so? Think so, chat? The opponent's gonna play Mjolnir to me. I hope they give me another Shang-Chi target, right? The only way I don't even think. No, we can't lose. Can't lose. I guess the armor. We lose the armor, chat. You think opponent plays armor here? You think opponent thinks he won or lost? Do you think opponent's just trying to make the biggest Thors possible, or do you think they know they lost? I also will sit here and say I am not allowed for the rest of my Marvel Snap career to ever talk crap about someone taking up my time. I'm never allowed to do that ever again. For 12 hours just ruining people's days with combos. GG's. It's gotta hurt for the opponent. Yeah, maybe they're a good sport. Maybe they didn't mind losing those 8 cubes. But it does have to feel bad when you win a lane 16 like 160 to -12 and you still lose. Even got help from his father. Very true. Very true. Always feels a little dirty when you win with 2 low scores to the gigantic one. Yeah, it's fine. That's how the game works, baby. It's all about manipulating the game to your will, you know? Okay, no Hulkbuster. Opponent has armor. It's good that they don't have armor. We don't like them having armor. Lose the style for them? Yeah, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. I feel like Nova's been hiding in my deck. Now some rocks are hiding in my deck. Even worse. After doing a 3-lane 3k points with Blue Marvel and Onslaught Bar Sinister, Big Thor is meh. Yeah. It's a good deck, right? That deck's a lot of fun. By the way, if you guys don't know, every time you and your opponent play the same cards at the same time, you have to do the Spider-Man point. Otherwise, like, what are you doing? You know? Really hope I get Carnage next turn. That'd be nice. Ooh, get your super flow turned off, bruh. My opponent played yesterday Odin Bar Sinister, just took 15 minutes to get through all that. Yeah, I heard that's Psycho. It like doesn't do anything. Oh, it must be my birthday. Opponent doesn't even have an armor anymore. This is really nice. The Buggy Barnes is even getting the Nova buff. We're gonna snap. Let the opponent get out of the game if they want to. Bye, GG's. It's the rule. Yeah, I love this. Dude, the Spider-Man point is the best thing they've added into the game. Dude, we're back at 65. We dipped down to like 62. I think we were at 62 at the beginning of the screen. Still haven't gotten a rock? Yeah. You know why? You want to know why, Gallagher Gals? Because I believe in the heart of the cards. Oh, by the way, hi Willow Snapping. I didn't notice that was you saying that the opponent morally won, but I do agree with you. Hope you're well. I know you're busy. I don't think we ever Deadpool turn 1. Cards are nice. Yeah, I've played this game since the moment I could. I started playing this game at the end of May. Okay, I guess we just play Bucky. Cosmo could be handy. Cosmo can be real handy, chat. I don't think we have any move synergies for Kingpin. It's on the play, but I think we still are fine bar sinistering. I think sometimes, like, I think it's... I have a hard time thinking that it's not always correct to just Green Goblin on bar sinister if you have it available. I think it's always correct, and I don't think you snap, because if you snap, you're telling your opponent that you're playing Green Goblin on it. I think I've learned this over time, that always Green Goblin is the play on bar sinister if you can do it, but don't snap and tell your opponent that you're doing it, otherwise they'll just play any random card, especially if you're not on the play. Well, just something, if you play Rogue on bar sinister against a group of Patriot, only steals. Yep, that's how it works. So what Rogue will do is it completes its on reveal ability. It will steal the Patriots, and then Rogue will change her card text to be that ongoing ability. And then when it creates the copy, it'll create the copy of that Rogue, which is actually the exact same stats as a Patriot, which is quite funny. You ask me. But yeah, it's just something you have to learn. Unfortunately, it's not really something that you get taught while playing the game, which I think is kind of not good. But what are you gonna do, eh? Do I care about on-reveal abilities? I don't really care about on-reveal abilities. I don't want to play Cosmo Middle. Opponent passed. Opponent didn't play any cards, chat. It's a weird thing for our opponent to do. I don't know why our opponent passed. I'm not complaining though. I'll tell you that. It's like snapping on space on turn 3. Yeah, I think it's smart. I think it's definitely true. So we're gonna get a pretty big head on Triskelion, but they do have the Angela there that's gonna get the Angela buff. We are going to be up 13-6. Opponent played opponent played Quinjet Infinite. Holy dude! Wait, we can just Chavez. We're gonna Shang-Chi, right? No, chat. Don't just think you can Shang-Chi there. Don't just think you can Shang-Chi there. You have to read the locations. You have to read the locations. Very important. Very important to read the location, chat. Okay, I'm probably gonna go for about another half-hour, chat. I haven't done my self-promo very much yet today, so I don't know why that didn't post on YouTube. That's kind of fine. Wait, my connection to YouTube is down? Is my YouTube down? Really weird. I think it's fine. That's my YouTube channel. If you're watching me right now on Twitch and you like YouTube and you like Marvel Snap, follow my channel. I post almost. I have been on a streak of posting every single day. I used to say every day, and then I got really bad with it. But I've been posting every single day on my YouTube. I post deck guides. I post beginner stuff. There's a huge library of really cool stuff. So I'd really appreciate it if you follow me over on YouTube. I also am growing my Twitter a lot. I'm trying to tweet out a lot of like new beginner stuff, deck ideas, different things like that. So definitely give that a check. Thanks, Daniel, for listening to me. I appreciate you. It was very nice of you. Thanks for the YouTube sub. Plus, you guys get to hear the Voros twins say my name, which is very exciting. YouTube is up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was just weird. Sometimes with the restream bot, it says like I didn't post to YouTube when I like type in this chat because it sends it to both. It's weird. Yeah. Thank you all. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Sorry, I just want to go and make sure my girlfriend's not mad at me and get a little bit of water, and I'll be back. We'll do about another half hour. You know what? I will leave you. I actually haven't been doing this as much, but I will leave you with a video. I'll let you watch a previous game that I played. Look at that. Amazing. Is this going to work? I hope it just works. Usually it just works. Sometimes I have to massage it a little bit. Yeah, you can listen to my location tier list. Hey all, Binks here. Happy launch day and launch week. I hope you're enjoying the game. If you're just getting your hands on it, if you are new to Marvel Snap and just finding this channel, I have a huge backlog of beta gameplay for this game. There's gonna be a lot of content coming out reviewing. Dude, I really like Ego. Does anyone know the rules, the Binks rules of Ego? I think it's S2. It's either S or at the top of A. The Binks rules of Ego: snap, hit end turn immediately, never concede. If my opponent snaps back, I will never concede an Ego game. I'll play it through to the end every time. If opponent does not step back, I will run away later on. But the Binks rules of Ego, and pass this around and do it too. You snap and you end turn immediately, and both you play through the game as quickly as possible for 8 cubes. We're gonna go S tier. I love Ego. It's the same thing as District X, right? If Ego was really common. Ego's really common. It sucks. It's really annoying. Like, as a hot location, I probably just wouldn't play that day, honestly. Or maybe I wouldn't laugh about it. I don't know. I make content. I love Ego. I get happy when Ego shows up. I snap, I hit end turn, I point at the other person, I have a great time. It shows up once a week. It's great. Elysium, I'm gonna go A tier. I really like Elysium. I think that letting both you and your opponent do crazy busted things is awesome. And there's really not too much more to say about Elysium, I think. I think Elysium is just awesome. You just pop off. Both you and your opponent just pop off, play a bunch of crazy cards. And there's an added element. I'm gonna put it like at the top of A. There's an added element of being like smart about your cards, which is cool. Wakandan Embassy +2 power in each one's hands. It's about as B tier as you get. It's whatever. It encourages you to hold cards early. It encourages you to hold cards early. It's cool when things are a little bit more powerful. It bricks like Green Goblin and Hobgoblin. Yeah, it bricks Cerebro decks. Just B tier for me. It's whatever. Grand Central also might be C. I'm gonna say Grand Central's B and pretty high in B. Reason being is that Grand Central, a lot of times you need to be smart and influence your hand based on Grand Central. So if you're playing things that need to be played in a certain order, sometimes you're like forced to play a card earlier than you want to because of Grand Central, because it could pull out an important card. Sometimes you're incentivized with Grand Central to play your low cost cards on like turn 5 so that Grand Central can pull, or on 4 so Grand Central can pull a good card. Kind of like Grand Central. Less annoying Sakara because you're playing for it. Yeah. I agree. I definitely agree. It's something where you can play around. When there's counterplay and intelligent play around a certain location, I really like it. In general. As he says with Ego and S tier. Well. Hala. Hala's tough. Hala's a really cool mind game. I'm gonna put it at the top of B as well. I feel like it's gonna be a middle focused list. Maybe I put Hala in A. The mind games of Hala are really interesting. I think I'm convincing myself it's an A. I think Hala is really cool because there's a whole mind game thing that goes on with your opponent. Your opponent could be playing a destroy deck. They could play out Bucky Barnes, and then you have to be like, well, do I let them destroy their Bucky Barnes for free, or do I, like, by not playing into it, or by playing into it, or do I not play into it and then I can't use the location? I like Hala. Hellfire Club. It's like it's better than Crimson Cosmos. I think it's fine. Hellfire Club is just like a nothing location. Just whatever. Not too much to say about Hala. I don't Hellfire Club. I don't think it's like super unique or does too much. Just kind of meh. Camertage. Camertage is cool. You know, the Camertage. Same thing as asking Bleach why people would use an Android phone instead of an Apple phone, right? People like different things, yeah. I think that the YouTube live streaming experience is becoming a lot better. Some people are just much more comfortable with the YouTube platform in general. Twitch is actually like very foreign to a lot of people. When I first came to Twitch, I was like terrified. I was like, what the hell is going on? Why are people saying all these weird things? I feel like a lot of people just have comfort with it. I should also probably change my scene, huh? Silas the Virus, yeah, you can. I mean, you can obviously just clip this. I'll have a video made for this deck in the next couple of days, and all the deck list. But obviously, you can just like clip or like look at the VOD and pull the deck. I actually don't think deck codes are super necessary in this game because you only have 12 cards in your deck. Like for a 30 card deck, it's really annoying when you don't have a deck code. Like a 12 card deck, you just kind of click it. I scroll through YouTube, so I was just stuck with it. Yeah, I mean, I think it's what you're used to, right? And YouTube live streaming experience, the worst thing about it right now that I don't know why they don't fix is that the discovery on YouTube for like the videos is awesome. The discovery on YouTube for like streams is like so psycho. Like there's no way to like split up and like look for a certain game and try and like watch a certain game. It's just like it's just gross. That's just like so stupid about it. Yeah, just curious, pros, cons, preference. Yeah, it's mostly preference, I would say, and comfort. And like, I mean, I don't know. I've watched YouTube streams. Like, I'll just be like going through. I'm like, oh, this person's streaming live. That's cool. And then I'll click on it, and then I won't even know. I found unless you sub to them, you won't find their stream on YouTube. Yeah, it's really hard. I don't think I've ever found a stream on YouTube of someone I'm not subbed with. It's just so bizarre because the discoverability on YouTube for videos is so much better than the discoverability on Twitch. So like the only way. Yeah, the only way to get discovered and have someone watch your stream is if they find you from a YouTube video. It's the exact same thing as Twitch. It's very weird. Do we Nova here? I think we can Nova. We can Nova over there. I think that's fine. Our Sinister. So we're on the play, so I think the Green Goblin is always good. Watched all the YouTube videos of mine. That is incredibly high praise. I appreciate that. I have been working my tail off. I'm gonna guess you probably stopped in Marvel Snap Stop, but there's some weird shit at my YouTube videos. And so whenever I get partnership, I'm gonna do a subathon. Like right when I get partner for my very first partner stream, the first time anyone can sub on Twitch. And one of the things with the subathon is I'm gonna like have for like different like sub goals is like going through and like watching my old cringe YouTube videos. I have some crazy stuff on my YouTube, dude. I have DJ sets. I have like full DJ sets on my YouTube channel. I just have like long, like unedited chunks of a bunch of random games. There's a bunch of random weird stuff like deep down in the doldrums of my YouTube. I think that this is too good. Even if we're missing the Bucky, I think that that's just... you know what? No, this is better. Deadpool, Bucky. No, we do it all in the same location. Deadpool. No. Deadpool, Hulkbuster. Then next turn we Bucky, Deathlock, and then we Black Bolt, Deadpool to win. It's all coming together, chat. All coming together, chat. But I love the idea. I love the idea of thinking that. Okay, so now we just Deathlock, which is kind of fine still. Is Deathlock even good? Do we just start trying to slam down stats? His opponent has to beat us in both of these. You can only play one card a turn. I think we bolt here first. The only thing I'm scared of now is Claw. I'm scared of Claw. Yeah. This is a Claw. We're actually fucked. Blue Marble is less scary than Claw. Even Onslaught, I don't think will lose us this game. No, Onslaught will lose us because of Mr. Fantastic. Damn it, I should have expected that. Maybe not though. No, just enough. Yeah, Onslaught, they won the Green Goblin location. That's hilarious. Enjoy your 2 cubes. You nailed me, dude. I've been had. Favorite bar, Cinder, Yondu on bar, Killmonger, Black Bolt on bar. Oh, I love that idea. I might play that off stream. I'm gonna play a little cheeky amount of that off stream. Continent Embassy is really good for Deadpool and for Hulkbuster. I think we just go Psycho mode. We go Nova, Deadpool Carnage. Goes well with the deck you're running here. I don't have Goblin right now, so I'm subbing with Yondu. Yeah, I think Goblin's significantly better than Yondu, but it's still a cool play for sure. Just from like a pure betterness standpoint, I suppose. There's no reason to play the Deadpool now. Just potentially get us in trouble. Oh, baby. So good. That's so good for us. How does TVA limbo work? TVA will just trigger. So TVA, it actually, if you read them, it's very clear. TVA says this game ends on turn 4. The game ends on turn 4. It doesn't matter if there's a turn 7. The game ends on turn 4. Silly Sausage, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. But yeah, it just kind of works out how intuitively it makes sense. But I know it's not perfect, right? So we can Killmonger and kill this whole thing later. But the last turn of the game, we very easily just... We can even... It's looking like we might... If opponent does any blowy-uppy kind of stuff... Oh yeah, opponent's going to be very upset that we're going to play Killmonger. It is really weird, so... I did this crazy Quake interaction on stream a little while ago. I think we get just death, actually. And then we Killmonger Deadpool. Well, actually, maybe we don't want a death. Maybe we want the opponent to think that they can win. Yeah. But we don't want to Hulkbuster onto a squirrel for sure. There's one thing we don't want to do, it's Hulkbuster onto a squirrel. I know, these are facts. Okay, Cosmo would have beaten us there. Okay, if opponent would have held Cosmo and then played it to stop these shenanigans, we're in a lot of trouble. And then we always remember, chat, to Killmonger first. Always Killmonger first. All these are 1-drops, all right? 1-drop, 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 1-drop. I know, but I'm just going to double check. I was going to say maybe the Nightcrawler moves, but I don't think that even helps because they cannot play anything there no matter what because of Ebony Maw. Yeah, no shot. Well, all of them are much stronger, but they are also all dead. So, unfortunately for our opponent, dead cards do not maintain their buffs in death. GG's. That Killmonger is so good, man. Killmonger is such a disgustingly good card. Just overall. And it's really nice that I don't think that my keystrokes are hitting the noise gate too much. They might pop into it a little bit. I'm happy I made that change. So I just put on a noise gate and then I just like kept it in its default setting. So I think it sounds better. Just a zoo counter. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's really crazy. Oh, dude, wait, is this the same person? I don't even want to point at them if they don't realize that it's the same person. It does just suck though that like Killmonger literally like gets rid of so many 1-drop decks. It is the same person. Dude, poor guy. Let's just snap turn 1, right? Like give them a chance to get out if they want. We'll just snap turn 1, and they know we run Killmonger. Opponent will see that we're snapping. They might look at our name and be like, "Oh yeah, this is the guy who this is the guy who decimated me last game because he's running." He's running. He's running Killmonger. Maybe I guess he just won't like split to every single location. Yeah, okay. Oh, I love the idea of opponent. I love when people have a snap happen and then play their turn and then they like retreat the next turn. It's like, you poor bud. Pass the Dutchies now following. Thanks so much for the follow. Like the best follower notification all twitch.tv. We are getting really close to 1,000 followers, chat. We are at 982 followers. Just 5 months prior, we were at a mere 51 followers or something on Twitch. I've been blowing up a lot recently. Green Goblin, even if we don't get the Bar Sinister stuff, Green Goblin's really good on negative zone. And Necrotia. This is very, they really don't want our cards to have power. Since I don't have any destroy cards yet, I don't think I want to play out Bucky anywhere. But I think I just slapped down the Green Goblin over here on negative, unless this is, look at this. We have +1, -2, -3. What a world. Send that over our opponent's way. Plays a Mojo. This Green Goblin is really mean. I think this is fine. He's playing a Mr. Negative deck, huh? That's pretty wild. Well, I haven't pulled Killmonger yet. You know, you never know. You have to pull the card. You do be having to pull the card for it to work. The Carnage because it gets a little bit bigger. I don't know how we're winning this game though. I guess we just slam down Deathlock over here on the right. Who plays Magic? I mean, that's gonna help us do some things. Now I can do like Deadpool Killmonger next turn. I think that Deadpool Killmonger into how is Deadpool's pretty good. It's only 4 power though. I want to play Sarah here. We're really in a rough spot. Yeah, this is probably a retreat. I'm going to take my sweet ass time though. I will tell you what, chat. I'm certainly going to take my sweet ass time. Maybe it's not a retreat. If I don't fill Mojo, if I don't fill Xandar, I'm going to be up. I'm going to be up 11 here. Opponent has to play 9 left, 11 middle, or 8 right, 7 right. They have to do 2 of those. I'm gonna wait. I mean, this might seem like BM, but I think that waiting until the end and seeing and letting them potentially retreat is probably the play. It's only the light BM. It's only like a little pinch of BM, you know. I think we can win this. You need to play. This needs to be 7. This does not do. Oh, they beat the negative zone. They get positive. Okay. Oh, 5 power Iron Man. Yeah, that's gonna do it right there. This could even be. Man, it wasn't even close. I forgot about the power of like Mr. Negative Sarah decks. Pretty psycho. Opponent probably honestly didn't even snap because they felt like I would have retreated. Those decks are still really, really good, even though Mr. Negative is a -1 power card now. A truly negative card. Got a few more games in this chat. We got a few more games with us. Why is Trump awake? It's 3 a.m., dude. Okay. Arsoners, so they arged. Oh, I knew what Ayut Boot is. I played them earlier. How often do you switch decks? I'll usually play 1 or 2 decks per stream. It's pretty rare I'll play 2 streams in a row with the same deck. It just depends on how much I want to get set up. I finished, now play. I mean, I still believe in my morals. I still think it's just always right to. I think it's just always right to Green Goblin on Bar Sinister, and not snap. I thought this game was pretty active. Why so many bots? So, if you're brand new, you're gonna get bots until about level 25. You're gonna get a lot of bots until about level 25, 25 or 30. That seemed streams. That was weird. That was weird. There's no reason for our opponent to retreat there unless they like DC'd. That was really weird. And then I will get bots because I have a full collection, right? So I have a full collection. I have very high MMR. So when you think about it like that, right? I have a very large collection, high MMR. That The new players who came in, none of them are close to my MMR, so I'll never match up with new players. Pretty much ever. Boot at the end of the name is a bot? No way that's a bot. Not a chance that's a bot. They retreated on turn 3 for no reason. That'd be crazy if they were a bot. It wouldn't make any sense actually, to be honest with you. But I will face a decent amount of bots because while this game is very active, the player pool that I'm in is very small. Because there's so few people. I can do this all in one turn. That's pretty sick. Because yeah, all the new people who came in aren't going to be able to match up with me. That's the answer. Okay, so we have a 10 power Deadpool already, and we can make it very big. Elysium is one of the games that moving Carnage is fine. Only need to win Weather Lane, right? All lonely at the top till the Chris Allen pops up, Kappa. Dude, I do like playing the Chris Allen. I don't think I faced too many bots today, though. I faced a couple bots, but kind of few and far between. I wouldn't say it's been like an abundance of bots. Most certainly. I really wish I could blow that up. Kind of sucks that we can't, but it's whatever. We're gonna play this Deadpool most likely over to the right, which seems kind of crazy, but opponent just keeps extending the game, which I don't know. I don't really agree with. But let's see. Since they extended the game now, let's see if we can bait them into continuing to play. Maybe we can bait them. We can blow this up, which is really nice for us. We might as well, you know what? If we're gonna have a 22 powered Deadpool, we might as well have a 44 powered Deadpool, right? If we're gonna have a big Deadpool, we might as well make it a really big Deadpool. I could see them potentially. Oh! Did someone get juked? Did someone get juked? It'd be a shame. It would be a shame. What are they trying to accomplish there? Is this a bot? I don't know what's going on, man. That's a trifecta though. I don't know, man. That was a cool game though. We take those.
Victory.
We take those. I like me a 44 power Deadpool. Yeah, Elysium. This deck gets wild with Elysium. This game gets really wild with Elysium. Yeah, I do think that was a bot play though, right? Maybe it was a bot. I don't know. It felt bot-like in some ways, but not bot-like in other ways. The biggest bot thing is that they finish the game out, right? That they know I have a 44 power Deadpool in my hand. Like, what are they gonna do against it? Okay, so we can do Nova Deadpool Deathlock things. We probably just hold and see where our locations are. I haven't been utilizing like the Nova Deadpool stuff a lot, but I just feel like I haven't needed to. Maybe I need to be better with that. Like, okay, so actually, for instance, last game when I did like the Killmonger Deadpool thing, I should have absolutely done Nova Killmonger and then get triple Nova. It's like, yeah, I think I'm just like completely not doing that right, which is bad. So maybe I'll try and do that a lot better. Lots of bots right now, yeah. When it gets this late at night, you're on America servers, especially if you're really high MMR collection level. It's tough. It's hard out there, son. Well, even Bucky Barnes. This does give them the opportunity to do counterplay, but they probably weren't thinking about doing counterplay too hard because we had initiative. We get 3 lower uppers. Let's go. Pull your Mjolnir out, bro. Ooh, pulling Jane Foster is much better than pulling Mjolnir. Very nice. Okay, pretty darn competitive, even though they got a mighty Thor with their Jubilee. We're still pretty darn competitive here. We do have a Killmonger in hand. Probably do want to play it this turn. Doesn't feel great to play it this turn. Then next turn we can play Death and then an 8-power Deadpool. I think we're snapping. They need to play something pretty sizable. They filled this. Lockjaw lane? Yeah, see, I'm happy that we abandoned the Thor lane on purpose, right? That was my thought process, was to just like abandon that Thor lane. It's Doctor Doom. Snaps. We change this to 7 to 3. They need to have something that's 8 power or more. I think there's a world we win this game. I think there's a world we win this game, chat. I don't know if it's like the best chance. Magneto wins us. Magneto. Oh no, dude, I need to just play them the opposite direction. If I would have played those opposite, I would have won. So I would have had 18 over on the right. I would have won Baxter building. And then I would have had 19. And then we would have gained 3 and they would have lost 3. I would have won if I would have switched those, but it would have been really unintuitive to switch those. Okay. Take your 8 cubes, Cameron. Good game. Ego space is so dumb. Like what? Like the ego location? Yeah, it was a good game. We can't be too mad. I'm never someone who's gonna be like, what the heck, man? What is this bull? What is this bull crap? You know? No, I'm just ain't that guy, you know? Okay. I don't think we have to play anything out. I don't think we have to play anything out of here. Sanctum. I think we still hold. We can't play any of our stuff over here. Let's see what this brings to the table. Okay, chat. Chat, we got problems. Chat, we can't play any of our cards. Okay, I don't think it's GG. Glad you didn't play the Nova. Yeah, glad you didn't play the Nova right. I think that would have been a silly play. Okay, so you're right. But if I Killmonger now, then they'll just replace it with a bigger thing. You know what I mean? I think I wait one turn, and then I Shang-Chi, and then I Killmonger. Yeah. Ooh, big thing? Giant thing? Fuck. No, I think we lose now. For sure. We can still ping that off, which will feel good. But it won't actually really help us that much, unfortunately. At least we get to blow something up. Makes us feel good, you know? Thanks so much for the follow, by the way. Locking the best follow notification all twitch.tv. Everyone in chat says thank you. Ooh, okay, chat. We got this. We got this, chat. No worries here. Come on, Gurk. We got Gurk. I've seen this name quite a bit before. I'm not scared of Gurk. I'm not scared of you, Gurk. I don't think that you're as good as you think you are, Gurk. And I say that with a full head of confidence. I don't want to play anything. I'm going to play Deathlock. So I don't have either my Nova or my Bucky Barnes or my Carnage or anything. So I don't think I really care that much. But let's kind of lock down kill. And I feel like Green Goblin Deathlock is really hard for opponent to beat. And then maybe we get some cheeky wins with Shang-Chi later on. How about that, chat? Well, that was just about the worst thing that could have fucking happened, huh? Nobody to move. Imagine if both retreating later. Dude, I feel like it does. Okay, has anyone ever retreated later and gotten their cubes? Because I literally cannot remember a time that that's ever happened. I don't think it... I feel like it's fake. I feel like it's a damn lie. I feel like it's like the cake in Portal. You know what I mean? Well, it didn't play anything. Gives us Kiln. Kind of interesting. Maybe a bot. Maybe Gurk is a bot. And that's why I remember them so fondly, because I beat them. So we could do... I think just playing Black Bolt into Shavas is our best play. And Dratero, thanks for the sub on YouTube. Well, opponent just gave me Death Wave combo. Absolutely love to see it. I think I'm going to spread it out, though. I think I'm going to do that. Because I'm scared that opponent's going to play Dr. Doom. And Dr. Doom would beat us if we just went all in on the middle. But it's very nice if our opponents play Death Wave us. Wave is also definitely an inclusion that you can put in this deck, but you probably... I guess it's just fine if you get it with Chavez. Over between 60 and 62 last couple of days. It's tough, man. It's tough to climb. It ain't easy. It ain't easy being cheesy. Oh, you piece of shit. God damn it, dude. God damn it. These bots, bro. These bots are undefeated. They're just sniping me out of the fucking world. Nah, you can say smart. That was for sure a bot that just knew what I was playing. What up, Nip Snips? Welcome in. Welcome in, Nip Snips. It's a good name, Nip Snips. I want to play anything one.
Dubbing C.
Stamen Ivanov, thanks for the subscription over on YouTube. Appreciate you. We'll play Nova Deadpool. Nova Deadpool and a Deathlock seems pretty good. I also do this. This does leave us open to things, but I want to get this Green Goblin out before they get too much juice over here. Man, this really sucks. If I would have played the Deathlock, I would have been able to play Death and something else. But I think I just hammered... maybe I don't. I want to hammer this Black Bolt. I think hammering down the Black Bolt sounds too fun, right? Let's see what's in your hand. Let's see what's behind door number 1. I also wish they fixed box cheating. Got a Carnage. Not too bad. Opponent playing a Sarah is fucking terrifying, to be honest with you. More likes? I don't know what that means. You mean on YouTube? Finally, human opponent? Yeah, we love us some human opponents. Doc Ock? Okay, this is actually really good for us. This is probably the best thing that could have possibly happened, chat. You get monstrously ahead over on the right. And quite ahead over on the middle. And we have a Chavez to slam down. But where do we play the Chavez? Probably middle, right? Yeah, that's not a fun Doc Ock. That's not a fun Doc Ock for our opponent. I feel your pain, opponent. I feel your pain. Yeah, see the bot wouldn't have made that play, so you know it's good. Alrighty, chat. I think that's gonna do it. I got to 72 yesterday, and then I sunk today. Now it's 63. Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes it's especially when you're getting used to playing with feature locations. It's really tough, but you'll get back. Wow, Salzo 420, lays up, baby. We're gonna raid someone. I don't know who we're gonna raid though. What I do know is it's gonna be someone. Trump's online. We could obviously send you over to Trump. That would be pretty funny, but I feel like it'd be kind of not that impactful. I raided Unwanted yesterday, and it was like right when they were ending stream, so I don't necessarily want to do that again. You know what? Let's send you over to Specimen. I like Specimen. Specimen's a former Gwent caster or pro or like big content creator or something. Will I grow some balls and finally get married to Binksy? I don't know. That's a weird thing to say, you know? A weird thing to say about someone. Okay, we're gonna do slash raid specimen. Specimen or specimen? Oh, it's specimen, like multiple species. Specimen. Tell Specimen I said what up. Specimen's a cool dude. Specimen used to make content really early on with Marvel Snap, and then oh, he's playing the deck. He's playing like the Blue Marvel Onslaught deck.
Chat,
everyone in chat, everyone tell him to run Iron Man so he can get 2 billion points again. I think he already did it though. He had a really funny
I think
video
that's right,
about
because
it, so
1 out of 12 times Chavez is position 9. And
yeah, thanks, Gal. I don't know when I'll play tomorrow, but I'll certainly be on here tomorrow.
Because I'm saying like
once again, anyone.
That was my original. That's right.
Anyone over on YouTube, make sure you like me on Twitter or check me out on Twitter, and then come over here and follow on Twitch if you ever use Twitch.
Yeah, right.
Oh, sorry, you can hear
because these aren't like mutually.
And then of course anyone who is over on Twitch, definitely check out the YouTube, and anyone can hit the follow button. I would really appreciate it. But I'm gonna send you over to Specimen. Tell him I said hello. I'll meet you over there. I'll probably hang out for a little bit. Have a good night. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Oh my gosh. All right, now it's just me and you, YouTubians. It's just me and you.
Also drawing a specific card when we draw N cards.
Just kidding. Goodbye.